Hey everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Hockey live stream of the Florida Panthers and Pittsburgh Penguins game. I swear we just played this team. That was one of the games before the break, wasn't it? Also, happy Valentine's Day to anyone who celebrates. So, tonight's broadcast is on TNT, so no Randy and Goldie for us tonight. Good girl. Hi, Weatherlow. Hello, JC. How's everyone doing? Can everyone hear me fine? Hi, Russ. Glad to see the resident Penguins fan is here. Now, do we got any score predictions? Just how ridiculous would the Penguins' luck have to be in order for them to make the playoffs? Apparently, Henrik Lundqvist was at the Super Bowl. Now, this year, the Penguins, from what I understand, they're taking one last shot to contend with their current core, and so far the results have been mixed. I heard that Erik Karlsson isn't really the piece the Penguins needed. The Penguins they are currently 1, 2, 3, 4, 10. They are 12th place in the Eastern Conference. The Panthers are second in the Atlantic with 70 points. Only the Rangers and Bruins have more points than the Panthers in the Eastern Conference. So we got less than 33 minutes till puck drop. How do you think the Penguins are going to do for the rest of the season? Do they have a legitimate chance of getting into the playoffs? If you had to pick a single team that's currently not in a wild card spot that you believe is going to claim a wild card spot by the end of the season, who would you pick? Can anyone tell me if the Isles are currently in contention? Hungry Xenomorph says, I think they are better off going the rebuild routes. They are struggling to keep up. Well, thanks to Brian Burke and Ron Hextall's utter hilarious failure as GMs, they They basically made it so the Penguins cannot rebuild, at least not in the short term. Matthew Tkachuk has had 34 points since December 23rd, which is tied for the most in that stretch with McKinnon and Pasternak. Let's see. The current NHL standings, I just want to take a look here real quick. In the Eastern Conference, which team do I see here that has the least amount? The Columbus Blue Jackets are currently in dead last in the entire Eastern Conference with only 42 points and a minus 41 goal differential. And the Penguins are next to last in the Metropolitan Division. The only reason they're not dead last in the Metro is because of the Blue Jackets. The Senators have actually won 4 games in a row and are 7-1-2 in their last 10. So they actually no longer have the worst points number in the entire Eastern Conference. Colin, I will get back with you on who's in net tonight. I have to assume. Let me not make any assumptions. Let me see who is in net. Let's see. Does anyone? I'm having trouble see. Let's see. Hello, Derek. Hello, Daniel Barry. That's a name I don't believe I've heard before. Patty Brawl Stars. Hello. Spaceman says Stolars might be in net versus Ottawa. Yeah, we've got a game tomorrow night too, don't we? Which means most likely Bobrovsky plays tonight against the Penguins, and then Stolars plays tomorrow night versus Ottawa. Tristan Jarry is currently warming up for Pittsburgh, so that must be who the Penguins have put in the net. Bobrovsky says, so when's hockey? In about 27 minutes. I do not believe we make any trades before the deadline. I just don't believe there's any pressing need that we're going to find an easy trading solution for. It'd be nice to have more depth scoring, but it seems like the third line might finally be waking up in that regard. Shea, are you a Penguins fan? Shea says, please let us win. We suck so bad. Didn't the Penguins beat us earlier this year? I know we've won at least one game against the Penguins. And I know we lost against the Flyers. Perhaps that's who I'm thinking of. Spaceman says they play Buffalo tomorrow. We play the Sens next home game next week. Okay. Thanks for clearing that up for me. Spaceman says we won 2 times versus the Penguins. And I suppose tonight is our last regular season matchup with them. Oh, I see, Shea. So you're a Pens fan first. Well, your team still has the high-end talent. Maybe they can BS their way into a playoff berth like the Pittsburgh Steelers did this past football season. Owls says, Kyle, do you think it's strange Reinhardt isn't in the top 10 running for the Hart Trophy? Ellie is currently on her bed, and Fluffy is outside having fun with Dad. Hi, Miami Dolphin. So, was it the we get Erod from the Avs? I remember we got OEL from the Canucks. That's the only new acquisition who I remember exactly where we got them from. Common Shoe says the Panthers have to bring their A game. The Pens are a desperate team. I bet they are. Yeah, both Erod and OEL were free agents. I'm just talking about the last team they played for. Yeah, I heard something about that Miami Dolphin. Is horrible. But no, I didn't realize the parade took place so quickly after the Super Bowl. Huh. I didn't know what you were talking about, Luigi, but they just mentioned on the TNT broadcast the Spitting Chicklets alternate broadcast of this game. I That's interesting. I'm not sure which broadcast would be better.
Okay. How we doing?
We're doing pretty good.
Okay, that's. I'm gonna get my intro recap going. Oh, yeah. Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. You even talking to people?
Yeah, of course.
Huh?
Yeah, everyone is saying hi. Eisenite says I got my notification and my flag is on the way.
Fantastic. Yeah, all the flags. Well, unless you bought one today, but everything else is shit. Come on, let's go. Someone in? Come on, let's go. Good boy. Do we know who's in net?
It looks like Tristan Jarry for the Penguins, and I have to assume that they're starting Bobrovsky.
Okay.
Well, since tomorrow we're playing the Sabres.
Right. Okay.
Oh, look, there's the commercial, the Super Bowl commercial, but it's Jeff Goldblum.
Apartments.com. We can help you get into a lovely one-bedroom, two-bedroom, too many things. Apartments.com. The greatest culinary
Adrian Boudreau. Adrian Boudreau says, "Let's go, Pens." Now, if you forgive my lack of the general knowledge here, but what day is the trade deadline? In other words, when should we see either the Panthers making a move or not? So March 8th is the deadline. Okay. Now I remember I know my dad and we did a live stream for the start of NHL free agency before this season of hockey. It's possible that we might do a trade deadline stream. Depends on how things go. Eyes and item, there are no pancakes tonight. There's plenty of pancake mix. But there is not any pancakes ready made. Do I believe they should trade for a D-man? Defense is the least of the Panthers' problems. The only real flaw I think the team has is, besides a massively inconsistent power play, a lack of scoring depth offensively. And it's entirely possible that problem might resolve itself without the need to trade for other players. Zeno needs to get Gensel by March 8th. Now, why would we want to trade OEL, Owls? Has there been a single player that we acquired during the offseason not named Mike Riley that has been a true disappointment or drag on the team? I mean, even Kulikov is out there pulling his weight defensively. If there was any move that I thought might blow up, it would be acquiring the guy who is almost a decade removed from playing for us. A lot more wear and tear on the body for a defenseman usually means at some point their ability just drops off the face of the earth, correct? Luigi says, I've heard a rumor we are interested in Barabanov from the Sharks. Is it bad that I don't even know who that is? Yeah, I think you have it correct, Eyes, and I keep the team as is. Unless there is some horrendous injury to one of our top playmakers that requires us to basically make an emergency trade. I do not believe the Panthers are really going to be buyers or sellers. The Panthers are in a fantastic position. Bobrovsky says, trade me for McKinnon and McCarr. Stolhorst can win it all. Bobrovsky, something tells me that a $10 million a year contract isn't so easily moved. Bobrovsky, we were so busy. We just didn't have the time to tack on the Pro Bowl stream. So now if you had to essentially grade the Panthers at the moment, what grade would you give them overall? Also, could someone tell the Panthers to stop going between F- and A+ on the power play?
Take a sip of your water so I can refill you.
Okay.
I suddenly hit the wall, man. Oh. Not even going to lie. I just suddenly up and hit the proverbial wall. Thank you. How much time do I have?
You have about 8 minutes.
Okay. 8 minutes until puck drop.
Yes.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna go take a nap. I'll be back in 7 minutes. You laugh. I've done that before. You don't even know it.
I
There's
bet
been
you.
multiple times I've come up here and told Karen, "Give me 5 minutes," and I fall out for 4 minutes.
Nice. Yeah, Ice and Knight has a point. If we trade you to the Avs, you'll just beat us in the finals.
Back on the face-off presented by Verizon. Remember this? January 26th. Well, this was Letang into Barkov. Think the Panthers remember? You probably remember. We'll talk about power play and what's wrong with it after this.
Let's see. L says hockey guy ranks the Hurricanes and Oilers at the top tier with the Panthers. I don't think they belong there. Bobrovsky, that's not fair.
What?
He's trying to give me an F for not doing the Pro Bowl game. Because I asked how should the Panthers be graded.
There it is, your Chucky Bell.
Okay.
Hey, there you go. All right. Oh, that heater's gonna put me right to sleep. Oh my God, I am so falling asleep on this stream. I hit the wall, man. I'm tired. They'll be warming out at the beach today. They can wore you out too. Oh.
Did you hear that? I just said her first word. Can you say mama? Yeah, Ricky. Can you say auntie? Yeah, Ricky. How many people did you tell?
Thank you, Isonite. That's a very nice grade. I would get an A if I did Disney trivia during the intermissions. I'm pretty sure if I did that, my dad would flunk me.
This will be a gold mine of local intel, just you wait.
So tell us about this corn festival. Oh, you got your corn pudding, you got your corn chowder. Oh, is it safe around here? Sometimes.
The family of 8 were to need a cold plunge. Where would they find it?
Oh, then they dip it in butter and bam, it goes right really to Vampire Bar like a reverend does, like a blessing on the corn.
Donut shops. How far from here?
No eyebrows?
Think of how light it'll feel in the summer. You gotta run. 11,000 more neighborhoods to go.
Ding dong.
Homes.com.
So,
Welcome to Stupid Pet Tricks where...
oh, thank you, Bobrovsky. A plus for being the GOAT. That's awesome.
What the hell is that? Parakeet? Oh, that's right. It's not Bally's. It's TNT. TNT. Repeat after me.
Jaws gets a B. Fluffy gets an A plus.
I'll take a B.
John says, didn't we just play in Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago? What kind of schedule is this? This is the torture the Penguins as much as possible.
Didn't they beat us or did we beat them?
We've beaten them twice.
Okay.
But they knocked down Barkov. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's the game. Yeah.
Hey, Eyes and Knights, thanks for gifting a membership.
Hey, thank you, Eyes. Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
John, Ellie is on her bed.
Yeah.
He's a good girl.
Boy.
30th in the league. It would be the worst ever under Coach Mike Sullivan.
So, power play shooting percentage for the Penguins is 30th. That is crazy.
Average distance of their shot to 22nd there. Those numbers courtesy of SNT Insights. You see this team a lot.
Hey, Bobrovsky got his membership back. That's awesome.
What do you say? They're searching. They are searching. It's a big search going on in Pittsburgh right now for something on the power play.
So
It's stand around, it's guys in their spots. It's on the outside, which I get you have it there, but there's no pushing.
the good news is we're playing against the Pittsburgh Penguins, so watching how horrific the Penguins' power play is, the Panthers will never complain about their own power play again.
No, let's do a sweet pass here. So that's kind of what it is. And to Hank's point, too many cooks in the kitchen maybe.
What's the prediction for the score tonight? How about Panthers 5, Penguins 4?
I think you just need it simpler. You need it way easier. Here's our first game out of the break. They went to these two separate units. Letang on the top unit. They've split this up. Watch how easy this is. Larzeller in the high slot. Look at all these bodies around the net. You've got to have net front presence. You've got to have guys there. Instead of looking for these seam passes, sure, just put one through. Chaos! A little bit of chaos. A little high tip by Eller, and a guy in net front who's a big body guy. He pushes off to separate, makes some room for himself that knows what he's doing down there. Not just passing through his eyes, kind of, and staying on the outside or reaching for tips like this. Like, Hank, that's tough to deal with when you got a big body like Carter. But simplify, just get pucks.
The second.
Cause a lot more chaos and score goals. Yeah, how far are they out now from distance and shooting? 22nd, yeah, fourth. Get it back in the blue paint. Get some chaos.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the trend, is the increasing dependence on streaming services in order to just watch games that should be all on cable. Do the Panthers lead the league in hitting the post and crossbars? That's a good question. Yeah, Isaac, the Pens' power play is that bad. They might have Crosby, but they're still ranking 30th in the league. Hi, Rick. Maryland's was fun to be out in today.
I gotta check and see when the CBD is gonna be here, so I know how much I'm gonna be on tonight.
Hey, True. Let's go Panthers. Yeah.
As it goes from side to side, slow and not crisp to your point, because it gives you a chance to get to that post or that other side of the net and make your reading. Yeah, not only for the goalie, but for the PK.
Does TNT have actual announcers at the game tonight? I think so. I mean, there's Henrik Lundqvist there.
Execution and chaos. Like, I know as a penalty killer, teams that were chaotic and moved the puck and could execute, it left you chasing, left you stuck.
Okay, True. Well, glad you could tune in.
Not enough right now. It's too stagnant. It's too predictable. And so it's easy now for guys to push up high, push up on the flanks, and take plays away. And they're looking for shot passes and shot tips, and they're getting broken up. And a lot of times, one and done. So get into the net. Make it more difficult, create more chaos, second and third opportunities off of tracking pucks down, and just kind of make it a little uglier, dumb it down a little bit.
They got 4 future Hall of Famers when you look at this team. They split them up, and we still see flashes, I think, of Carlson, Letang. We see brilliance night in, night out from Crosby. How much of a concern is Malkin?
Talk about urgency. I want to see Gino just get going a little bit. He's a big guy, and he's not skating and getting involved physically.
Hey, 58 Music. You believe Verhaeghe will score?
When he has it, the play dies and it slows down with him. And it's so easy for everyone to recover and take all the other aspects away. If Gino's a little more crisp in his decision making and kicks his tempo up a little bit.
Yeah, I remember the snowed out game last time and the Panthers having no real announcers reporting.
Oh, that's right. Was that the game?
That was a different game. That was a game against the Sabres. Remember?
I'm going to town tomorrow and buy them more CBD. I ordered it on Monday. It won't be here till Tuesday.
Strafasi is calling a Cousins goal. Okay.
Okay. I'm coming back with some bread for you guys. Just give me a second. I'll be right back.
So the Penguins have 23 power play goals this season. Sam Reinhart has 22. So Reinhardt could absolutely eclipse the entirety of the Penguins in terms of power play goals in just tonight's game. Hi, Trey.
Okay, there you go. Okay, good boy. Okay.
How about another Rodriguez goal versus his old team?
Yeah, good point. Okay, there you go. All right.
Mikola due for a goal.
You know what was really due for a goal is Stenley. He hasn't scored in a while. All right, let me get my. Thank you.
Hey, look, actual announcers.
Wow!
It's a miracle.
Congratulations, TNT. You figured out how TV works. All right.
Reinhardt has had 22 goals in the last 22.
Oh my God. Jesus.
Literally automatic.
82 goal pace. All right. That's insane. Okay. Go ahead and we need it a little bit louder though.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
For Hagee, Barkov, Reinhardt, Cousins, Bennett, Kachuk, Luosterainen, Lundell, Rodriguez, Gadjevich, Stenlund, Lomberg, Forsling, Ekblad,
I'm worn out.
Mikola, Montour, OEL, and Kulikov.
Oh. All right. How's everybody doing?
I think we're doing pretty good. Maybe Bob should score a goal. Bennett leaves it for Kachuk. Kachuk
Holy
gets
crap.
knocked down.
Okay then.
Do we stream every game? Yes.
Yes. Yes, we do.
And on
Oh,
March,
that's right. Ludwig is on. That's the guy we lost. That was one of our prospects. Oh, here you go. Oh, Rodriguez. Oh, jeez. He got slammed into the wall.
slammed into the boards.
Well, he kind of fell and then got slammed.
All right.
We brought our legs tonight so far anyway.
Yeah. We are at least skating well.
Jeez. Colin White's on their team too.
I forgot about
They
him.
got all sorts of ex-Panthers because Riley Smith's out there too. Oh, geez.
Oh, that was way too close.
Let's go, Lumby.
Lomberg.
Wow. Oh,
I thought Lomberg had more
I
than
thought he
one.
had more than one goal.
I don't think TNT knows what they're
That
talking
doesn't
about.
sound right. Let me look that up. I thought he had 3.
Reinhardt sends it around for Barkov. Barkov has to fight for it, but Pittsburgh picks it back up. They called the Penguins for icing.
Let's
Okay.
see. Ryan Lomberg has 3 goals and 1 assist.
Yeah,
He's
so
got more than 1 goal. Come on, TNT.
Bollies has set the bar so low in terms of accuracy.
Right? Yeah, they just showed it. Jari tripped Rodriguez. They didn't call it.
Panthers win the draw. Kachuk sends it in the front. Montour takes a shot. Cousins picks it up, goes around the boards for Kachuk, who sends it back out to Mikkola. Mikkola's shot goes wide. Puck kept in by Montour. Bennett's glove saved by Jari. Hi, Riley. Bobrovsky.
Bobrovsky. Say his name right, TNT.
25-10-2 record. JC says the Penguins seem to be out skating us right now. Tristan Jari has 6 shutouts this year. And then he has a below 500 record.
I think it's a good thing tonight. I think this is the perfect opponent for the Penguins in the sense that Florida's a team that plays hard, they play physical, they get you to engage.
TNT can't make up their minds on who had the first shot of the game. First they showed Pittsburgh, and now they're showing Florida.
Well, Bennett just had a shot that was stopped, so that was a shot.
That's right. The last game went to the shoot. OEL has to keep the puck away from the Penguin. Verhaeghe. That is Reinhardt skating around. Jari makes a save. Panthers have to regroup. Penguins have trouble clearing the zone. It allows a new cycling of the puck. Jari's save percentage is not under 70.
Look, you want to play a wide open game, I'll play 6-5 if you want. You want to play a, drop your gloves, punch in a mount type of game, they do that, right? They're conditioned to do that. It's hard to turn that type of game on. But that's, when you don't do that, consistently.
All right.
Time is now for the Penguins, we said earlier. The key to Pittsburgh to make sure you don't get caught in some of the theatrics.
Yeah.
These refs are letting everything go tonight. Okay. As long as they call it fair and let everything go on both sides.
They'll call Ekblad for a stupid
well,
penalty.
that's different. Ekblad has to have 1 penalty a game by law. It's in his contract.
Maurice has coached 1,820 games, the second most all time.
Mike Sullivan, first U.S.-born head coach to win 2 Stanley Cups. Did it with the Penguins back in 2016 and 17.
I think Sully is the leading contender for head coach for Team USA at the Olympics. Is that Kenny 26? Is that right?
It is. Bill Guerin named the general manager.
2 years from now, so I think.
Riley says, my Duck Huey loved the Penguins all. Did he watch the games?
Not going to the Olympics the last time, so imagine that Sully would be the top of that list for Billy Garrett, as you mentioned.
Nerful says TNT broadcasts clear ESPN by so much.
Yeah, I agree there.
They're making it for the postseason 16 straight years. Penguins control. Here's Pedersen. He fires wide. Gensel.
All right.
You know what? Oh, there's my weights. Okay.
Matthew Tkachuk, 6 December 23rd, tied for the big lead.
Panthers leave the defensive zone. Skate for neutralize.
Deflects into the Pittsburgh bench.
Puck deflects
Okay.
into the Pittsburgh
This
bench.
played just over 6 minutes here in Pittsburgh. Couple of the game stars, Matthew Tkachuk, Sidney Crosby. Panthers, Penguins, scoreless.
All right.
Liberty
Bit of an
Mutual
early
is the
commercial.
car insurance
Yeah.
in the 100s.
It's only
That's
6
great.
minutes into
You
the
know what? They're
game.
telling everyone.
Well,
How many people did you
they're
tell
going to have more
only paid for
commercials in
waiting?
Bally'sville. Yeah, buddy.
Hey, Bobrovsky, thank you for the 10.
Hey, Bubba. Thank you, Bubba Brewski. Thank you, Bubba. Go ahead and read it, buddy. I can't read
You
it.
said,
here.
Jaws, your efforts do not go unnoticed. I appreciate everything you do for the Hockey Channel and the new exclusively male channel. Everyone should go check it out. Go, Cats, go.
Thank you, Bubba.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bubba. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I've put out 4 videos on that channel this week. I started it back up in earnest now. And I actually started the fishing channel back up, but it's fishing and outdoors. So I just put out some stuff with the dogs. But that's where most of the dog content is going to go now, is on the outdoors channel.
John, the weather was pretty good. We took the dogs to the beach today.
Yeah.
Riley says, I remember in 2020, I was watching the Penguins play Montreal, and when he saw the Penguins, I asked him if he liked them, and he squawked. And I know he said yes.
Florida Panthers are committed to never forget what the community went through, those whose lives were cut short. This month, Panthers honored the high school JROTC program on the ice, held service projects giving non-perishable food back to the community, provided a $20,000 grant to make schools safe in 2023.
David says, what's the new channel called? I was having trouble finding it before. There's a couple of new channels.
On the commercial, I'll post the link in the chat.
Where Hagee picks up the puck. He hangs onto it. He tries to take a shot. There was a shooting at the Chiefs parade.
Yeah, I saw the headline. I didn't click on it. Did anybody die?
One person, I believe.
Oh my God, man.
And 22 injured.
Oh my God. Was it like, I mean, why did somebody start shooting up at the parade? I mean, was it somebody who hated the Chiefs, or was it like not related, but you don't know?
I wouldn't know. I only read the headline.
Stop running into Bob. All right, Pittsburgh in control right now.
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
Oh boy, who blocked that shot?
Matthew Tkachuk.
Yeah, I see him. He's hurting.
Oh, come on.
He's okay. It ain't gonna hurt him. None. He's the slowest skater on the team anyway. Oh, he is.
Slower than Kulikov?
Maybe. He's pretty slow.
Well, I mean, the dude probably broke a rib or something. broke the sternum, I would be skating pretty gingerly.
No, I mean, he was always a slow skater.
Hey, Bush? Yeah, it certainly feels that way, doesn't it?
No icing.
No
Waved it
icing.
off.
Welcome to my world.
Well, it was close enough
Yeah,
to
the puck slowed down.
The chucks everywhere. Big Walt. You get that nickname in Winnipeg, right? Teammates with the Jets. Very proud of that.
All right.
The Penguins are tied with the Panthers for least amount of goals allowed in the conference.
Really?
Yeah.
So you're saying the only difference between the Penguins and the Panthers is that we actually have offense and the ability to score once in a while on power play.
Well,
I'm being facetious. I mean, if it weren't for the Blue Jackets, the Penguins would be dead last in the Metro.
He was on his side of the blue line. We'll take another look at it later. They're going to make a call here.
oh. Great.
So they called Lomberg for delay of game.
Ugh.
Here's Ryan Lomberg, and he's got to get to this area right here, right? He's got to get right across the blue line.
So there'll be PK time.
Yep.
Just trying to chip it out. And the right call made. Good job there by the
All right, let's get a shorty.
chat about it.
All right. But every time Reinhardt has gotten the shorty, we lose. So he cannot be the one
No.
to score the shorty.
Oh, jeez.
And Bobrovsky immediately has to cover up the puck. So
The ice for the Penguins during this power play.
And you look at you go into two units. And Malkin and Carlson are on the.
So the Pittsburgh power play is currently, the shooting percentage is 30th in the league.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It's a huge part. The Penguins are going to make it. Their power play's got to improve.
Ranked 30th among the 32 teams.
Good clear. There we go.
There's a nice clear.
I would just like to take this moment to appreciate the fact that after decades of suffering, we sit down here every night and watch one of the best teams in the league over and over and over again. That is not lost on me. Decades and years and decades of just sucking with every once in a while making the playoffs. And now here we sit in February at 80% effort waiting to see if we're going to win the cup or not. It's a beautiful thing. Oh,
So our PK is apparently 6th in the league. So that's pretty good. And with Miami Dolphins, this Panthers need these 2 points and will only be 2 behind Boston.
yeah.
The upper cursor button is not working.
The upper. The up.
That button.
There is no up button.
See?
Because that's not a button. You got to use both fingers if you want to scroll.
I
You
see.
got to use both fingers. It's not one finger. It's both.
Hot Dog says we earned this star Panthers team.
We did. No doubt about that.
Yeah. Now it just remains to be.
And yes, peanut butter waffles are better than plain pancakes.
That's a very specific
I know.
comparison.
I'm just giving Chris shit.
French toast is better than
There
waffles.
you go. All right, we killed it off.
Yeah, we were not good in the regular season last year.
Nope. Was this about that time of the year when Kachuk's dad called us soft? I forget when that was.
I'm
Nice
not
save.
sure. I think it was pretty close to this time.
Right.
We are unable to clear. Now
Did
we
you
do.
text Grandma and Grandpa, by the way?
Um,
I did, and I let them know about the gift, but I don't know if you texted them or not.
no, I did not.
Onto the stick for Barkov, the Florida captain.
It's pretty simple. I mean, once you get control of that puck, go back to the power play for Pittsburgh. They're trying to pass the puck.
I says, weren't we?
It's my parents' anniversary. They got married on Valentine's Day.
It wasn't March, Sister Fussy.
I mean, it might have been. That's why I'm asking. You know, it all runs together for me.
That's it. The only way you're going to get out of it.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, that's
So
it.
who made that play? That's just ridiculous. Kulikov. Thank you for answering my question.
Are you? I think he might have just confused Kulikov with
With
Mikula,
Mikula, maybe.
because that's Mikula that I just watched go down the ice.
Okay, so then it was Mikula.
Come on, TNT, get your act together.
No, come on, cut him some slack on the sevens now.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. I mean, 777, 777.
If you only see one of the sevens, and they're both big guys. Yeah, we play the Sabres tomorrow.
Malkin was right behind him. I don't think he was ever yelling at him, hey, I'm here. There was an opportunity.
Silva says a Flyers player went for a Michigan goal 2 games ago. Tort's reaction was hilarious.
Yeah, I saw it.
What's a Michigan goal?
Michigan was going to try to score a goal from behind the net.
Oh. Isn't that like impossible?
No, it happens. Oh, here we go. Oh,
Like the most hilarious.
like the goalie doesn't see you. You know, he knows where you are.
Yeah. Montour.
Mrs. Y.
Mrs. Y.
Shocking. Like you're behind the net and the goalie is looking for where you're going to put the puck, and you basically put it off his back.
Yeah.
Or like just bloop it over,
Uh-huh.
and it'll hit something and go in.
Oof.
Hey, we're just going to let guys elbow Lomberg in the face? Like I said, they're
6:02.
calling nothing.
The NHL on TNT, brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL.
Ellie's so tired tonight that
Yeah.
because we took him to the beach, she ain't moved. Oh, let me go post those links.
Spaceman says, I heard that Duclair is placing an outdoor ice rink in a South Florida high school.
Yeah.
Are you sure? Are you sure it's an outdoor ice rink in South Florida? Just think about that sentence real slow. An outdoor ice rink in South Florida. How?
Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers, we offer both quality insurance and great savings. Here, take mine.
Okay, Trey. Thanks for the
basic box score just won't cut it. Get the stats behind the
thanks for explaining it to me.
So you won't just see McCarr's time on ice. You'll see where he spent.
Synthetic ice. What in Sam Hell is synthetic ice?
And you won't just get OB shot tape.
What, did they make it out of plastic or something? Hi, Raven. Since you asked nicely, John, here is Ellie Bear. Here she is, very tired, precious baby. Okay.
You got to be the eyes and ears for the puck carrier sometimes, and I think in that situation, maybe if Graves hears him again, I'm just assuming, but here's what you were talking about, the conversation with
So,
Malkin at one end and Graves at the other.
There are some players you probably would know that.
Hi,
All right,
Bolvar.
I posted a pinned comment with the link to the men's channel and the fishing channel.
Bolvar says, crap, I bleed.
Ugh.
Oh, Kachuk tried to feed Bennett, but Bennett had trouble. Cousins over to Kachuk, who's behind the nets. Kachuk doesn't win that battle for the puck. Hand pass called. That was Cousins
almost getting physical.
Cousins almost got sent directly into the Panthers bench. Oh, that poor dude's hairline.
That's Colin White. Dude, man, shave it. Bruh.
Not him, the other one.
No, White's worse. I saw the other guy. You guys got to shave it when it gets like that. Trust me, I know.
Silva says, Kyle trade idea. What if we trade for Gensel as a rental? Send off Luosterainen, Samoskevich, and a second round pick.
You're trying to kill what? Who said that? Ban them.
Silva Thorne.
Ban. What?
We cannot trade
Luosterainen for a rental.
We cannot ban someone.
Call
for
your
a trade.
doctor and have them just. They need to lose their license for whatever medication they gave you.
So this year we have
Holy
the
crap.
second most penalty minutes.
He had to say that just to troll me.
The second most penalty minutes belong to the Panthers, and 32nd most penalty minutes belong to the Penguins. He says, could you scoring on that third line? Maybe Pittsburgh retains some cap.
That's not their permanent spot, Chris. Chris, did you answer me on Twitter? I didn't see it. I sent you a message.
Hello, Facebook user. We have someone joining us from Argentina.
Oh, very cool.
And Silva says, that was a hilarious reaction. Jaws made my day. Hot dog, that's just how many minutes you've been on a penalty. So, means we take a lot of penalties.
Ruffy, be cool, man. It's okay, buddy.
Puck is lifted out. That is going to be icing.
It's an icing call against Florida with 4:12 on the clock, period one.
The 49ers fired Steve Wilkes.
Yeah.
Bolvar says, if Vrabel goes there, I'm going to be scared.
I don't care as long as somebody beats the damn Chiefs. A whole nother year we got to go hoping somebody's going to beat the Chiefs. Seriously.
Well,
it was just not okay what happened the other day.
Yes, it's for me, my personal opinion, yes, it sucks that the Chiefs won again. On the other hand, I cannot deny that was an awesome Super Bowl. Like, a better game, technically, than pretty much every other Super Bowl besides, like the ones with the Seahawks and Broncos.
Oh, jeez.
I'm not sure which Super Bowl I would say is my favorite.
I know which ones are my favorite. Obviously I was not alive when we won, but the Giants beating the Patriots twice was pretty nice.
The Giants beating the Patriots.
Yeah. Eli Manning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might have watched those.
Yeah, I know we watched them.
Yeah.
Penguins control the draw. Work the puck around. Here's Joseph.
Silva says, though seriously, I think if we could get a rental for just picks, I'd be down for it. Don't have a good feeling about Rhino re-signing. This might be the year.
No, he has to resign. I told Bill he doesn't have a choice.
Hot Dog says
I will personally fire him if he doesn't sign Reinhardt.
Hot Dog says we are beating the Chiefs in the AFC Championship in Kansas City.
Who's we? Us? The Dolphins? What do we trade for? Who's the quarterback? What, Tua for Stroud? What we got? We got a penalty. Hey, hold on. Really?
They call OEL for cross-check.
Here we go. Let's see.
John, the Bills far and away played the best against Kansas City in the playoffs.
That was stupid. Now we're going to commercial. That was stupid.
The Dolphins had one play against the Chiefs, and that was it.
Yeah, all the game.
Chiefs Buccaneers was hilarious. Seeing 43-year-old Tom Brady beat the ever-loving crap out of the Chiefs. Oh God, what if Tampa Bay is the only team capable of beating the Chiefs?
He doesn't even have a mustache.
I think that's a suspect. It's a wild trade proposal. It's a trade proposal. That's how they get you to read these things. They put the title as though it's already happened, and then when you click on it, it's a wild trade proposal. They got Brother Gene the other day with something that the Panthers did or something. Like it was some crazy thing that like we had traded for Huberto back or something. And he's like, don't tell me you don't know. And then I sent him the article and he's like, God damn it. They got me. Because if you just read the headline, it makes it sound like it's already happened.
Back on the power play. How about that bottom note? Fewest power play goals through 49 games in franchise.
Wow. So not just bad, it's historically bad for the franchise.
Right.
23 power play goals through 49 games. Fewest in franchise history. For context, Reinhardt is 22 power play goals.
Jesus. All right, I'm going to kill this off the whole rest of the period.
It's going to be a PK for essentially the rest of this period. Right. How dare you show that to me? I think it was real. For context, Dad showed me some report, quote unquote, that Justin Fields was going to the New England Patriots. I'm sure that's the last place he wants to go.
Right? Well, he didn't have a choice.
I just wonder which team whether Chicago is going to keep that number one draft pick and draft Caleb Williams or trade to another quarterback desperate team.
I don't know, but we should probably call the hockey game.
All right, less than a minute left on the PK.
All right, 45 left on the kill.
Yeah, the Penguins move through the neutral zone. They re-enter the offensive zone. Ekblad with an excellent nice clear.
I cannot praise Ekblad. Rule number 1, don't praise the goaltender. Rule number 2, don't praise Ekblad. Although I will say that his play has greatly improved since we stopped calling him Eggplant.
And
another clear. That should do it.
Less than a minute left in the period. Todd 941 Nylander Soldier says Panthers cross-check 2-minute penalty. Leafs cross-check 5-game suspension.
Context is important. Oh, geez. What a save by Bubba.
All right, and we managed to get the clear without icing the puck. All right, so less than 30 seconds to go. Panthers might have an opportunity for one offensive push. There's only been 7 shots on goal combined in this Forsaken periods.
Yeah. 2 very defensive teams.
The most boring hockey imaginable.
All right.
And
took a piece of Matthew Tkachuk inside the Pittsburgh Penguin zone. And then as the puck came to the other end,
so that's the first intermission already.
Well, I want to make sure that they don't call a...
Oh. Yeah, that's a cheap shot. And now...
Whoa, here we go.
This
is good.
This
This
getting
is fun.
Fight.
I mean, the main guy, it's the referee that's got the Penguin guy wrapped up more than anybody.
Yeah, Panthers and Lightning and Panthers versus Kane should be fun.
There's one more look.
takes a look in behind, and the Tkachuk comes right in. The puck is gone. The puck's gone. And there you see,
That's it? That's what they're whining about? That little bump that Tkachuk gave him?
right at the end.
Duffy, you're a good boy. What? There was barely a little love tap. What a bunch of pansies.
Bolvar says, so Kyle have a trade idea. Lundell and Ekblad.
Hey!
The
That
three-way
man, him too.
trade to the Senators
Why do you even read
and
that?
Flyers. Ottawa gets Ekblad and the Flyers get Lundell and the
What?
Panthers get Brady Tkachuk.
I still won't do it. No. There's no way I do that. That sounds like something to come back to bite us in the ass. Tip it from Lundell in the Eastern Conference Finals. Why don't we just give him Spencer Knight while we're at it? You guys are trying to get me triggered.
Yeah, the Panthers only had 4 shots and the Penguins had 3. My favorite Super Bowl commercial this year was the one with Mr. T basically telling Tony Romo to shut up for once in his life. That was so satisfying to watch. Yeah, the ribs were pretty awesome. So, first intermission, Panthers 0, Penguins 0. No. How about no Silva Thorn? So, Silva Ford has another trade idea.
I'm not listening to anything you all motherfuckers have to say.
Tkachuk for Huberdeau and Kuzmenko.
I'm walking away now.
Congratulations, you've made Dad walk away.
Convulsions of frivolity.
Why is he being so nice?
Busted.
All your streaming in one app with one password. Prime Video. Find your happy place.
From oh baby to oh baby. So many ways to save. Life ready. Wallet happy. That's 365 at Whole Foods Market.
My name's Brian Helfler, and because of
Yeah, I've heard that Huberdeau has basically fallen off the face of the earth in Calgary. Owl says 57% of ESPN fans believe Matthew Tkachuk's value has fallen off this year and won't return. I see him turning around in the playoffs. Yeah. I say any player who has not been named Sam Reinhart should be expected to turn on the second gear in the playoffs. JC says Hoobie looks bad. Watched the Rangers game the other night. It was painful to watch Hoobie. That is a shame. You know, Huberdeau spent all those years with the Panthers, but at some point you gotta acknowledge reality. You gotta move on. Tkachuk is basically the younger, better version of Huberdeau at this rate, especially now. Silva says you doubt Cousins, Lomberg, Stenlin, and Gadjevich and Lockwood have another gear. Owl says people call Florida soft or boring to watch, then cry when they turn up the heat in the playoffs. Is that confirmed? Give me 1 second. Is that confirmed, Damien? Or is that just something you want to have happen? Someone here said Patrick Queen to the Dolphins. Okay, Riley. We'll see you next time, Riley. Owl says, I think Tkachuk will play a key role in rallying the team in the playoffs and getting them into that second gear. Damien said Patrick Queen to the Dolphins. I did not find any news source that could confirm that. So, anyways, tonight it seems like both teams' defenses came out to play. So now we just have to see which defense cracks first. The Penguins apparently have a really good defense, in fact, equal to the Panthers in terms of goals allowed.
0 for 2 in the first period. No goals, no shots, booed both times by the fans.
Speaking of not smooth, I would like to see the Penguins make a decision with the puck before we get the blue line. I think too many times they make that decision at the blue line. You see everyone static and standing still. When you have a team like the Florida Panthers, Hank, that are on their toes, there's no way you can retrieve those pucks because they're anticipating pucks going back and they can, make those moves and adjust quickly. If you make the decision before, either dump the puck in or attack with speed everybody, then I think you have the advantage. Yeah.
Silva says, honestly, I think seeing Samoskevich on the lineup would mean seeing about 50% more effort on average from the Panthers.
Put together 2 or 3 passes in the offensive zone to get away from pressure. So far, they only get to 1 or 2, and Panthers.
So
they need to be able to get to those second and third place to get away from pressure and then set it up.
I mean, you look at this and what the Pens are looking at, 23 power play goals for the first 49 games. It's the wrong type of history, right? It's also 36 straight chances. Remember that? When they without a power play goal.
Forever, this team, the Penguins franchise, is being offensively talented.
Now, if you wanted to criticize the Panthers at all, what would you say? Someone here thought that the first line isn't really clicking. Is it just a case of really good defense by both teams or really ineffective offense?
In something that seems like it should be automatic. And it's just not.
And you almost want to decline those penalties sometimes with the Penguins because it feels like it sucks the life out of the building. You heard the fans, they're booing. I feel bad for those guys in the ice. They're trying. They want to compete. They want to get it done and execute. But it's just not happening for them.
It's a confidence killer right now for this.
We've heard the defensive coordinator Mike once tweeted Matt Dubois. Well, the question is, will they be willing to come to Miami?
Alexis, show alternate routes.
The future. Sometimes it's a work in progress.
Barkov and Lundell to the Senators for Brady and Claude Giroux.
I come for you.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Praga says, I think the fourth team is already breeding. The Pens have disrupted some of the Cats' offensive power. Let's look for the second period pushback.
Are we talking about staging? We talking about a faux ficus. A faux ficus. Nobody's gonna be a faux ficus into my house. You could use open door. Sell your house scrap later then. It's easy. I guess we're moving. Cap, what you gonna ask me about next, man? Practice?
It's the final game, folks. This one wins the series.
Struck out with the cheap seats. Important things aren't worth compromising. At Farmers,
Bolvar says trade idea. Barkov and Lundell to the Sens for Brady Tkachuk and Claude Giroux.
Jesus.
Danny says, I got a $15,000 payout on this game. I need the Panthers to win for 3-2. Is that the score you need the game to be at?
Let's do this. We saw something. Finish what you started.
I know, weak girl.
You're tired, huh?
Some things are better left to a professional.
In hindsight.
We'll take a nice nap tomorrow morning, okay?
Like when it comes to finding financial advisors.
What was I thinking?
She's wiped out. She
Yeah.
hasn't moved.
Eddie.
She did a good job hanging out, though, but she made it the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got bread for you, kid. I got you, puppy. Dog hair went off, though, now.
Danny says, "Yes, sir, we got this, boys." Damien says it says 4-on-4 penalty in the NHL app. So
And they probably just got somebody too for roughing either way. Right? 4-on-4, that might be good for us, though. A little bit of open ice.
Let's see. Austin Matthews minus 330. Sam Reinhart plus 650 for the Rocket, Richard. You should bet on Reinhart.
Yeah, right.
Praga says Cats do need a bit more spark. Scrum at the end might fire things up a bit. Also, both Kachuk, OEL, and Cousins have weathered some dirty hits.
Yep.
This is it. One play. This is when we find profession. Student body math proficiency. When we say it's good, fair, satisfactory, like a percentage if you have to guess.
Okay. Wake me up when it starts. I needed energy, so I put extra coffee in my yogurt. And now I gave myself a headache with too much caffeine.
You fool!
So I took ibuprofen. I got worn out at the beach, man.
Yeah.
I'll be taking a nap tomorrow morning. And then we got the noon review. And then we'll do the gym after because you got to get your hair cut.
Yeah.
And I got to get doggy CBD.
Okay.
It's not going to be delivered until Tuesday, and I can't leave them for 5 days with no CBD after the river or the beach today.
Start making smarter financial decisions today. NerdWallet. Finance smarter.
Why choose the Sleep Number Smart Bed?
I thought the period was starting already.
So did I.
Can I make my side softer?
I think my side firmer. Sleep Number does that.
Can it help us sleep better and better?
Sleep Number does that. 94% of smart sleepers report better sleep. Now save 50% on the Sleep Number limited edition Smart Bed. Plus free delivery when you add any base. And
Smart beds. Because there weren't enough smart things in the world.
Right.
Ellie definitely sleeps more on an average day, right?
Yeah. Hi, Ellie girl.
makes it easy to get help when you need it.
You want to get up on the couch with Kyle? You can't get up here with me, baby.
OEL and Malkin got the penalties.
Okay. Another one for OEL, huh?
Nice hit, big guy. Good job, Duncan. Way to go.
It's easy to bundle your home and car. It's easy to Geico.
No sleeping.
You gotta lay down, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
We are apparently starting on 4-on-4s.
If it'd ever start. Yeah, we girl. You're a good girl, baby. But you can't get in the chair with me. Huh?
You had to say she hasn't moved.
You were being so good. Hmm? You want more bread? I put the bread in your bed. You gotta get in your bed, though. Come on, go. Get in your bed. Come on. Go over there. You ready? Go over there and get it. Okay? Good girl. Now lay down. You're a good boy, man. He's wiped out, too. You should see the look he gave me. He's right over there. Oh, Oh, he moved. He's wiped out. All right, let's go. Let's play hockey already. No for the commercials.
All right, we finally appear to be getting back to hockey.
Back in Pittsburgh, we get set for the second period. Penguins and Panthers scoreless. Moments ago, Bruce chatted with Panthers head coach Paul
Oh, good. I want to hear this.
Coach, you come into tonight's game first in the league in shots for. I know you had to kill 2 penalties that first period, but is there more you can do to spend more time in the offensive zone here in the next 20?
I'm not worried about Brian coming into this game, but this is a huge game for the Pittsburgh Penguins. And you look at their defensive numbers, they're actually really good. So we wanted to come in and grind the first period as best we could. Whatever offense ends up being there, that's almost secondary to our game. If we can spend more time in their end, we would like to, obviously. But I don't think there was a fault in our game that kept it. Pittsburgh played well, real hard. We did too. It's just going to be a battle in and out.
Translation. I don't care if we finish this game in a 0-0 tie.
We're currently on an 8-game road win streak. So it's basically a matter of, will we score on offense or not?
He's like, literally, he literally just said, I don't care if we score a goal. How could he not love the guy? You realize you need to score to win the game. We'll win anyway. We'll win 0-0. I swear to God, he probably thinks you can win a game 0-0.
It's probably
that's what he dreams of at night. He's getting 2 points for winning a game 0-0.
Hey, MJ, thank you for the $54.
Holy crap. Thank you, MJ. Whoa. Thank you, MJ. Hey, thank you, brother. Holy crap. Happy Valentine's Day. Go
Happy
ahead, Kyle.
Valentine's Day, Jaws and Kyle. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope you and everyone having a great holiday. Add apologies for not being on Saturday's stream. I was at the comedy club watching Jeremy Piven do stand-up. Great show. Let's get
cool.
2 over the Pens.
Thank you again, MJ. Much, huge thanks, brother. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got out of the house and had some fun the other night.
Yeah, Paul Maurice's ultimate dream would be keeping the game at 0-0 so long that the other team breaks. It's just like, I quit.
Like against Carolina.
Yeah.
They won't stop skating. Bubba about to save, and he holds on to it.
Yeah.
Thank you again, MJ.
After that, it's funny because last year, every single game in that Hurricanes game could have easily gone the other way.
Yep.
Goals against average leaders: Bobrovsky 2.43, Tristan Jarry 2.44.
Bobrovsky were goaltending partners early in his career in Philadelphia. He's won a couple of Vezina since then. He's a 3-time All-Star. What have you appreciated about his career since you guys were together? Honestly, the one
What was that, offsides?
Yeah.
When he came over was his work ethic. The one day I stepped on the ice with him, the first day, we were out there with the goaltending coach, Jeff Reese, and Bob was out there working, and I looked at Jeff Reese after 5 minutes, and I told him, I said, I'm in trouble. My career is over. This guy is that good. I mean, he's
Who is
so
that
flexible, he's
saying
so
that?
athletic, but his work ethic is
Not
really
sure,
what stands
to
out
be
to
honest
me,
with
and
you.
why he's been so successful in the National Hockey League. And maybe his confidence dipped for a bit, but he certainly seems to have found it again this year.
Oh, Ekblad. Kind
they
of.
didn't do it. That was like the perfect opportunity for them to call it. Come on, somebody do something. Ellie, not you, somebody. Ellie, lay down,
Hey,
sweetheart.
Dana, thank you for the 5.
Thank you, Dana. Thank you, Dana. Thank you.
Silva, they called penalties on Malkin and OEL, and those penalties just expired.
Thank you again, Dana. Another one?
Taking yet another penalty.
Come on, refs.
They want to help Pittsburgh not set the franchise record for least amount of Rodriguez gets called rookie. The refs are being sympathetic to Pittsburgh just because they don't want the Penguins to reach the fewest amount of power play goals through 50 games in franchise history. That record is currently at 25, and they're at 23 with 49 games played.
I mean,
oh
shit! And they score.
You want to come up here, Ellie?
Go ahead, Ellie. Get up there. Come on, I'll help you. I'll help you. Come on. Come on, I'll help. Come on. Come on, let me help you up. Well, come on. You're over there.
Ellie.
Come on, get up there. Come on, I'll help. Come on, good girl. Come on. Get up there. Come on. Come on. All right, well, I got to go lift weights. I can't stay here with you all night.
So that puck just takes an unlucky bounce.
Jesus. Oh, he touched it with that high stick.
He touched it with the
I'm
high
not
stick.
lifting for that.
Lars Zeller touched it with the high stick.
I'm not lifting for that. That's going to be no goal.
That's what it looked like to me, Bush, on that one replay. So again, not sure if we have another look. It looked like it touches his glove before it hits.
No, that's it with the stick.
It hits with the stick.
It hits with the stick. That's no goal. That clearly hits his stick. Yep, and it was. I don't even need to lift for that. Ellie, you want me to help you on the couch while I got time? Here. See if we can do this now.
Ellie, come here,
He's
baby.
got the stuff. Come here. Come on, get up on the couch. Come on, get up there. Come on. I'm going to help you up. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. You stay. You don't got to get up. You can barely get up, dummy. Here. Good boy.
All right.
This should be no goal.
So the Panthers challenging the play for a missed
Good girl, Ellie. I ain't lifting for no goal. Good boy, buddy.
on the left, Skillitzer on the
Here,
right.
cuddle her so she'll settle down.
Eventually the puck was
Good girl, Ellie.
backhanded in by Ricard Raquel.
Good
The
girl.
question that I have is, do the Panthers
Yeah.
after Eller high sticks it?
It doesn't matter if you hit it with a high stick.
And if so, was that
It should be a stoppage of play.
any type of high stick?
No goal. All right.
All right.
We'll take it. Good boy, Fluffy.
No goal.
Possession can be a gray area. You know, what is possession? You know, sometimes you see a delayed penalty, you think somebody has possession.
Come on, Ellie, go lay down.
Blow the whistle, or, I've seen times where it's like, boy, you thought they had
All right.
All right. So
We'll take it.
the PK continues then.
They need to put the penalty minutes back up there, though.
Ellie,
Good
will
girl,
you
Ellie.
lay
Lay down, sweetheart.
But the one thing I liked about that setup was how quickly
Ow.
the bodies were at the net, how quickly Carlson got the puck.
Oh, you got your good girl. Jesus, Ellie, what are you doing? Ellie, you can't get in the chair with me. Lay with Kyle.
Ow.
I'll sit on the couch tomorrow, okay? Lay with Kyle, baby. She's trying to get into the chair with me. Ellie, you gotta lay down, baby. Oh, jeez.
She's gonna crush.
I know, but don't be so. Come on, she's not that heavy, Kyle. Okay, just give her a minute to lay down. She's obviously struggling.
All right, so the
Probably hurts her to sit down.
PK.
Lay down, baby girl. Good girl. Lay down. Good girl.
All right.
Another save by Bob.
And we get clear. Yay.
She just won't lay down, will she?
Ellie's 13.
Yeah.
Sean Couturier names Flyers captain.
Yeah, I'm going to give you one more piece of bread to maybe give to her. See if she'll settle down. Here. I had to compliment her.
Ellie.
See, even with the dogs, if I compliment the dogs, they immediately misbehavior.
Ellie.
I see it, Fluffy. My God. You guys were doing so good, and all I had to do was praise you. Just like a hockey player.
Lay down, baby.
She hasn't stopped moving since I praised her for not moving all night.
All right.
All right, 28 seconds left on the power play. Panthers still only have 5 shots on goal, but Pittsburgh only has 7.
So we've been outshot 4-1. Mostly because of the PK. Bennett loses the stick, which means it's a temporary 5-on-3.
Ah!
Wow, somehow.
How did that not go in? Oh, here we go. We got a 2-on-1.
A 3-on-1. Rodriguez.
Yeah!
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
It was
right.
Chucky.
Chucky! All right. That was freaking beautiful.
That's awesome. Oh, it just went across the blue paint.
Oh.
And then
Ellie, you gotta lay down.
Kachuk passed to Rodriguez, then
boom, boom.
Yep. Beautiful.
Ellie, you gotta lay down, man. What are you doing?
So not only do we kill off the penalty, but we immediately score afterwards.
That's like the 2 minutes from hell for Pittsburgh fans.
Yeah.
Goal call back.
Yeah. And then immediately giving up a goal.
Yep.
Kachuk Kachin.
Beautiful. Ellie, just lay out.
AMJ, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, MJ.
So,
thank you, brother.
Thank you.
All right, let's get 6 more. Shots, that is.
Petros says, Kyle, why do the Panthers play more on Bally Sports? So that's their regional sports network.
Yeah. What's that?
Chucky,
hey,
thank you
Chucky,
for the
Chucky, Chucky. Hey! Hey, thank you, Chucky. Who got that one?
That was a Gadjevich.
Hey, Gadjevich. Hey, all right.
Hey.
Yeah, Gadjevich gets his first goal. Hey, go, give me 5 on that one.
Yeah.
All right.
That
what
was
a nightmare if you're a Penguins fan right now.
How do you give up that shot, Jari?
Oh, did it get deflected before it got to him?
Well, that was a Montour shot.
It was Montour and then Gadjevich with the deflection.
Deflection straight through the 5-hole.
That's what I was talking about. For a month, I've been telling you guys that Montour has been doing the same thing. It's just the deflections haven't been going in. And that watch that. Now Montour's going to start scoring goals. That's exactly what I've been talking about. Hey, thank you, John.
Thank you, John, for the 2.
Thank you.
And MJ, thank you for the 3.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Silva says, hey, Kyle, remember when I asked you if you thought Gadjevich or Lockwood would get a goal first, and I said Lockwood.
All right.
So the Panthers take a 2-0 lead.
Jeez.
Off.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. And Eisenite gifted a membership.
Thank you, Eyes. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bud.
Thank you. Cullen says, a good second period. Who is this team?
Yeah, right. Okay.
2 goals in 34 seconds.
And that goes out of play.
Yeah, that's what we love to see.
Thank you guys again for the memberships and the super chats. Much appreciated. Thank you guys and girls. Oh, Ellie's over here laying on the bed with Fluffy giving them kisses.
Oh.
We're over here making out.
Colby says, I think Paul Maurice is making us have less shots and better quality of shots.
Well, when the coach gives... Oh, here we go. We got Reinhardt. Oh.
You were saying?
I said when the coach gives interviews saying, I don't care if we score. I mean... And now we're buzzing.
Oh, backhand by Barkov.
Yep. We're looking for that kill shot now.
Barkov over to Ekblad.
Whoa! Oh,
they tried it again.
They almost got it.
Yeah.
That came out.
That was close.
Oh, Reinhardt. You've got to be kidding me. God, we have to be a nightmare to play against.
Yeah. It's like
like every time they get something going up. What are you doing there? That's a forward playing defense.
They can score, and all their forwards could be defensemen on our team.
Right.
Colby says, I love your exclusively male channel.
Oh, great. Thank you, Colby. Yeah, I'm going to make sure that both of those, we got 4 active channels now.
MJ,
if I have to have 4 channels that only make $1,000 a month, damn it, I guess that's what I'll do.
MJ says, if the Panthers score 6, I will send everyone Big Macs from McDonald's.
I'll make mine with no onions.
The Sabres beat the Kings 7-0 yesterday. Wow. David says, Dane, restart the game. I could have sworn I put my bet in earlier today, but I guess I didn't hit finalize. Oh, no.
Oh, no. You guys are wiped out.
Lolo says, I don't care if we score, translates to the alligators haven't been fed in a bit. Silva says, and our defensemen are just walking trains who plow everyone into the boards.
You're a good boy, buddy.
Bolvar says, I'm so glad I'm no longer in high school anymore. Valentine's Day is the worst every year. The school trolls us singles with band kids playing Careless Whisper on the saxophone.
Oh, jeez. Luffy, why don't you just lay there and cuddle with your sister? Huh?
I'll just cover you if you got time to go. Good block, good block. Play, Barkeep. Right.
Huh.
Come in here.
Have to credit TNT. That is the first time I have seen an active mic clip where
it's the penalty right off the face-off. Hey, now we're getting PB time.
PB time.
This has gone from bad to worse if you're a Penguins fan.
I was saying it's the first time I've seen an active mic clip where the broadcast actually plays clips from what the player is talking about. So, he says, when he says "nice block" there, they actually showed the block. Reinhardt almost got that.
I know.
Jario's like, "No, not again." Lolo says, "As an employee of Amaranth Arena, it feels great watching a game at home." MJ, in answer to your question, there was at least one Pens fan in the chat. Someone better do a wellness check on them. Since December 23rd, we have apparently the most power play goals in the stretch of any team in the league. Barkov skating around. Oh, a great setup.
Yeah, that was a good save by Jari.
Barkov over. Barkov waiting. Montour.
Oh, they tried cross ice to Verhaeghe. Can he get to it? He does, but that's it. They're clear.
Okay, well, we will have
All right.
another opportunity. Yeah, they have Brady Kachuk on the Spinning Chicklets podcast.
Is that right?
That's an alternate broadcast on True TV. Both Brady and Keith Kachuk are special guests.
Huh. And sent out.
I figure it might be a little distracting trying to listen to them and watch the game.
Can't. We'll catch the highlights tomorrow.
Christopher says Yandel comes out of retirement and wants to put on a Panthers jersey again. You interested?
No. No.
Send him to Calgary. They need another guy.
Oh, Ekblad.
Yeah!
Oh, off the post it in, baby.
Ekblad scored.
Hey! All right.
The post helped him for once.
There you go.
Hey, MJ, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, MJ. MJ 5 for Ekblad getting 5.
Says 3 fiends, 1 single people on here. What are you doing for Valentine's Day? 2.
Thank you. Oh, sorry, Kyle. Go ahead.
Kyle, did you ask Grace on that date yet? And 3, Jaws is the goat.
Thank you, MJ. And no, we did not. Did you even? Well, no. I guess you can't text her out of the blue on Happy Valentine's Day.
Oh.
It's a bad look.
I didn't even think about that.
Maybe before you go to bed, you text your grandparents and Grace.
So we score on the power play and
This is something else.
An Ekblad goal. That is a nightmare for the Penguins
Yes.
fans. We gave up a power play goal to Aaron Ekblad.
You know, and it's also kind of like cocky, where like Maurice is like, yeah, I don't care if we score. Next thing you know, we got 3 goals in the next 10 minutes.
Yeah. 3 goals on 6 shots.
Jeez.
Eisenite gifted the membership.
Thank you, Eyes.
And
Thank you, buddy.
MJ, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, guys. Woohoo!
TK says, I refuse to accept that Ekblad contributes to anything besides penalties. Yes. Ekblad haters are going to have to huff the copium tonight.
Yes. All right, so we got Ekblad, Kachuk, and
Gadjevich.
And Gadjevich, yeah.
John, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, John. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Thank you, buddy.
Says 3 goals since MJ joined the chat.
That's a good point. That is a really good point.
Brett says Ecky's shot has looked good all night. He earned that.
All right, come on, Puppy. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on out now. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Good boy. Oh, careful, baby. Come on. I know you're sore.
Silva says, who predicted Ekblad and Montour being tied for goals this year coming back at the same time?
All right, you lay down, okay?
Isaac says, I should have got Jaws and Kyle a
You got
box of chocolate pucks for Valentine's. Yeah, Montour and Ekblad apparently have the same number of goals now.
All right, good boy, Fluffy. Geez, it feels like there should be a lot less time left, but there's still 10 minutes left in the period.
Hello, Junior. Colby says, I keep having recurring dreams that Bob and Stolars get hurt and Spencer Knight costs us a playoff run.
Nah, don't worry about that. That's just nerves.
Two Penguins, two Panthers. Crosby there as well. Panthers keep it alive. Puck comes out of his own. Mikola with it.
Mikola has to skate around and he sort of turns it over. Colby says Spencer Knight's stats in the AHL are god-awful.
Are they?
How bad
I
can
heard
it
that
be?
he was just like average.
All right, so less than 9 minutes to go. 3 goals and 6 shots. And I think we've had like, what was that? 7 out of the last 8 shots.
Yeah, because they were ahead 7-5 shots wise.
So that's like at least 6 out of the last 7 shots. .897.
Yeesh.
Ugh.
That's not good.
Feel bad for Spencer Knight because, he had to enter the NHLPA last year.
Right.
And, yeah, he's currently buried in the AHL and I guess not doing well.
Well, that's an issue because we're spending all that cap space on him.
Nerful says they're not awful, they're mediocre, but he's also been played like every night.
I see.
Colby says, do you remember how the food was at the old Dolphins Stadium, the Orange Bowl?
I mean, I don't remember specifically. I was pretty young, when I went to those games. I remember the bathrooms was just like one big long urinal. You didn't have individual urinals. It was like just one long trough.
His goals against average is 2.70.
All right, that's not the end of the world. I mean, when you're in the AHL, it's hard to translate. Oh, here comes Kachuk. Yeah! That's 4! Was that? That was Lundell?
That was Lundell!
Hey!
Lundell! Everyone who struggled is
Everybody gets a goal. Holy crap.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. Darius says, I just got done delivering a DoorDash order. It was 0-0 at the end of the first. I get back, it's suddenly 4-0. Wow. Lundell.
Outstanding.
Cousins with a great breakout pass and another amazing pass by Kachuk.
Right? Kachuk's got what, like 4 points tonight? 3 or 4 points? I think he had an assist on the Ekblad goal, too.
He did have an assist on the Ekblad goal, I believe.
So then he's got to have at least 3 points. No, 4. No, 3.
MJ, thank you for the 2.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, MJ.
Nerful says Kachuk has 3 points.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, MJ. Thank you, Butter.
Thank you.
Wow.
So This went from nothing
Yeah.
to four
Jeez.
goals. Wait a minute. How can it still be 4 goals on the last 6 shots?
Well, because we scored on shot number 7, I think.
So 4 goals and just
Jeez. Who made and placed the bet for Ekblad and Lundell to score? Ekblad, Lundell, and Gadjevich to score in the same period.
Yeah, that's gotta be
Jeez.
like a ridiculous payout.
That's a $20,000 payout right there.
Shots on goal, not total shots. I see.
Okay.
Darius says, I kept thinking Kachuk would fall off for a bit after he just flipped his switch. Clearly, that's not going to happen.
No.
Owl says the Panthers are going to be accused of cheating again.
Luxury is where you are. Haagen-Dazs caramel.
Hi, Razan. Hey, John, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, brother.
MJ promised Big Macs for 6 goals. I'll chip in half the bill. Fluffy and Ellie, too.
Thank you, John. Yeah, MJ, you're 2 goals away, man. There's still like 8 minutes left in the period. If I'm MJ, I start sweating right about now.
And this is the second period, not even the third.
Well, he said 6 in 1 period to be safe.
Some bad luck, Brian.
Yeah, I think I'm late on my car insurance.
Good thing the general gives you a break when you need
MJ says, I'm nervous, lol.
You're lucky.
So we got over 60 people here.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yeah. 6:06 left to go in the second period. Snooze Fest first period.
Right?
Insanity second period. MJ says, I thought it was 6 in the game. Okay, well, if it's 6 in the game, we'll go with 6 in the game.
I don't know. You have to go back and look at what you said. I thought you said in the period. Either way, I'd be sweating right now.
So Kachuk and Cousins get the assist on that Lundell goal. Let's see.
Here we go again. Barkov.
Rodriguez has reached 200 points.
Okay.
The announcers just said that, and the Penguins just iced it. The announcers just said that for the Penguins, it feels like there's 7 or 8 Panthers out there on every single shift. Yeah, Jari must be in shock.
Yeah, right. I mean, it's not like him.
Well, I mean, it's crazy that one goal got overturned for Pittsburgh. It was like all of their momentum just disappeared.
Yeah, but that happens, man. We've seen it happen to us.
Yeah.
You know, it happens.
It took 4 overtimes after that goal got waved off in game 1 against Carolina.
Yeah, it's true. We celebrated that twice.
Yeah. Who is doing worse, the Blackhawks or the Sharks? I'd have to check the points.
I mean, the Sharks kind of tanked on purpose. The Blackhawks just kind of got screwed up with, Bedard getting hurt. It's kind of a wasted half of a year for them.
Well, I mean, they were still supposed to be rebuilt.
Yeah, but it cost him development time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And now they might just...
now I got a lift.
For the record, no one here said that Bob had a shutout.
Right. All right. That was bound to happen.
how can we get 100 people in the regular season game? We've had it happen.
Yeah, we've had it happen. Yeah.
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dubas having Nom flashbacks in his suite. Kyle Dubas. That's right. He was the Maple Leafs guy before
Yes,
this.
it just got deflected.
Oh, I think it might have been deflected off of Montour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it went off of Montour's skates. Yeah.
I thought it went off his stick.
Either way.
Well, that's just unlucky.
Wait a minute. Now what are they saying? Are we challenging again?
Goaltender interference.
I'm waiting. I am going to stand here and wait. This I got to see. Let's see what happened.
I don't think so. I don't see anything. Do you see anything?
Yeah, no.
Jaws is challenging lifting.
Now that's a goal. I think Maurice is just trying whatever he can to keep Bob shut out.
Yeah. Also, what's the worst that can happen? Pittsburgh gets another power play. I think that bounced off like the leg of Rust and on its way in. That's just a challenge to show Bob some support with a 3-goal lead.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's not a shocker. All right.
All right.
Do my push-ups.
Yeah, Maurice is like, what's the worst that could happen? They go back on the power play.
All right, call the shorty so I can hear it.
All right, so Bobrovsky over the Forsling. Forsling sends it around. We get the clear. Oh.
Fourth power play for the Penguins following the unsuccessful challenge.
So this is the fourth power play for Pittsburgh. 4:26 to go in the second. Stenlund is taking the face off and he loses the draw. Penguins move through the neutral zone. They go to the circle. They send it back to the point. Pittsburgh looks for an opportunity. I believe that was just a miss by Pittsburgh. Robert says, when's Reinhardt going to join in the party?
Oh!
Redirected out wide.
Yeah. Oh, they've got a little bit of a buzz to them now. Need to kill this.
Yeah.
You need to kill this. An in?
Wow.
Oh, boy. Let's see this. Oh, boy.
but it looked like it was just right under his rear end on the goal line.
Where?
Let's see.
Oh, that's impossible to tell.
Let's see.
It was under his butt.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, it never crosses the line.
It never crossed the line.
Bobrovsky literally is like,
Let's see.
I'll just sit on this thing.
I'll just sit on it. Hey, if they can't see it, they can't call it. Right?
200 IQ logic.
Right.
So, okay, we
All right.
get possession. Let's get
get
short.
that fifth. Yeah.
Oh, that was
a
close.
good shot. Here they come, though. Reinhardt's back.
Yeah, and then the rest of our guys
Yeah.
are able to come back.
All right, and we'll get one more clear, and that'll
There's
do
a
it.
clear.
All right, good job, guys.
Okay. We kill the fourth penalty of the night, and now we can just take possession.
There we go.
Oh,
here we go.
Kachuk.
Oh, he got. Oh, that's a trip.
Kachuk
That's a trip.
does not get the goal, but
Yep.
he draws the penalty.
But he draws the penalty.
Wow.
You gotta love that.
Even when Kachuk is not scoring, he is.
What's he pissed off about? He did it. Ekblad makes the pass.
Oh, that would have been highlight reel goal,
Yep.
though.
He gets stopped. Then he goes back.
Oh,
and then
that's
dude knocks him down.
That's a textbook trip.
All right, we'll take it.
That's not a penalty shot,
No,
I don't think.
no, wouldn't have been a
because
penalty
Kachuk
shot.
got a shot off and just got stopped by Jari.
Where are we supposed to have it?
Okay.
John says, Kachuk, what the heck? Hey, he had that awesome goal. He has like 3
Yeah, I mean, look,
points.
Jari doesn't exactly suck.
Bobrovsky says, Kachuk has no skill on breakaways. Ha ha ha. ha.
No, that's not his thing.
Silva says, I would have been mad at Maurice if Bobby didn't sit on that puck.
Right.
Yeah, Jari does not exactly suck. One could say he's being wasted on that team.
Okay.
Walmart Plus members save on delivery, gas, plus so much more. Join today.
First the tag in the box for cross-checking. Second power play coming up.
So,
For the Panthers, they are 1 for 1.
Latane in the
I
box.
mean, well, what a pass by Ekblad, right?
Yeah. Mike Sullivan was pissed. So we go on PP time again.
Yep.
Okay, Pittsburgh clears it. Bob says not only did he get stopped, he got his own rebound and then drew a penalty. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, let's get that 5th goal.
Yeah.
We have a power play for, well, essentially the rest of this period.
Right. Oh, Bruce right in front. Oh, how quick can we not get to it?
All right. Out
And
of play. Lolo says the Pens are on the downswing, but they'll be playoff ready again. They have a lot of work to do.
Well, they've held on to that, their aging core.
Yeah.
It's tough when you got a group of guys that,
Yeah.
How do you just blow, Crosby and Malkin and everybody out of town when they won cups?
Yeah, well, that's the fatal mistake a lot of teams make, is keeping the gain around because of the past glory.
Right.
But also the moves of Brian Burke and Ron Hextall basically made it impossible for the Penguins to rebuild in the short term.
Exactly.
Yeah, Urinating Tree did a whole video about it called The March of the Penguins.
And out.
Out.
26 seconds left.
Best goal song in the league currently. Well, we liked it when You Make My Dreams Come True was the Leafs goal song.
Who liked that? Well, speak for yourself.
It was funny when the Leafs scored in that series against the Lightning and you had to listen to it.
Okay. And they kill off the penalty. And that's the end of the period.
Okay. End of the second period. Right.
We'll take it. Okay, then. Beautiful. One more to go.
So, second intermission is upon us. The Panthers take a 4-1 lead, including 4 straight goals. Kachuk, Lundell, Ekblad, and Gadjevich. In other words, every single Panthers player who either had been struggling or was currently struggling to score, they all get goals. You get a goal. You get a goal. You get a goal. You get a goal. All we need now are a Cousins goal and maybe a Stenlund goal. Praga, you don't think the Pens are a bubble team, more of a sinking ship? Yeah. What a ridiculous second period. Okay, MJ, we'll see you in the third period. Yeah, Gadjevich, I'm not talking about in terms of defending as far as struggling, just in players that don't usually score goals. Gadjevich, Ekblad, and Lundell definitely fall on that do not usually score list. Yeah, that definitely is a period. A great second period. One where we look just as dominant as we did against the Avalanche. Are you sure about that, John? Bob and goal tomorrow? Or is that just what you're hoping for? Dylan says, I would love to see what went through Maurice's head when he challenged for goaltender interference. He probably was like, what the heck? The worst that can happen is Pittsburgh gets another power play.
Right. Here, drink your water so I'll get you
okay.
Some more.
TK says the Panthers' new goal saw this horrendous, like Skrillex got hold of some early 60s Brazilian music and added some whoop drop beats. Yeah, the Pens have to hope to catch the Red Wings for a wild card spot, but seeing as the Penguins are currently second to last place in the Metro, that's a long climb. Just kidding. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So, yeah, we play the Sabres tomorrow. The Heat are also winning tonight. So,
some things are better left to a professional.
In hindsight, probably shouldn't have tried to remove my own appendix.
Like when it comes to finding financial advice.
yeah, Silva, I believe, has the best explanation for why Maurice challenged for goaltender interference.
That's what I did when I started losing my hair. Then I realized I could actually do something. Now I use Keeps, the easiest way to keep my hair. And it only costs $1 a day, which means no more covering up. Get started at Keeps.com.
It's a Discover Division Report. They got a handful of future Hall of Famers, but Pittsburgh 7 points out of playoff position. Nothing's working. That failed power play there, and then the Panthers pounce right after that. They begin to pour it on. Florida.
So if the first period was an exercise in absolute defensive masterclass by both teams, what do we make of the second period? How are you supposed to feel? Just put yourself into the mindset of a Penguins fan. How are you supposed to feel when your team played great defense in the first period, and then after one goal gets called back on your own power play, you not only immediately give up a goal after that power play ends, you also give up 4 unanswered goals, including 4 goals on 6 shots and 2 goals in 34 seconds, and you're giving up goals to Gadjevich and Ekblad and Lundell. It must be hella frustrating to be a Penguins fan at the moment. We cannot take our foot off the gas. I definitely agree there, JC. Pens will probably come back chippy in the third because, they're going to still be desperate. Homo played the odds on that challenge only because the Pens are 0 for 19 on the power play.
Let the pass come across, but then he needs to stay with Kachuk to allow Jared to really play the puck. And we saw it on the 4th goal. The same thing, 2 guys goes to the same guy. That was mistake number 1, but also they give up the far side.
JC, how were the Penguins like us 2 seasons ago? 2 seasons ago, the Panthers that's the President's Trophy winning team.
That should be decided in practice, right?
Well, because there's different tactics when you play 2-on-1. Sometimes you want guys to slide and go down and try to be long.
Better than being a Sharks fan. Well, the Sharks fans knew that their team was taking. Heat win. Oh, the power plays non-existent. Yeah, in that regard, I agree, JC. Yeah, Penguins and Capitals are always tied at the hip. Both are desperate to perhaps be on the fringes of playoff contention.
Yeah, and the Panthers are perfectly comfortable where they are. But yeah, Lars Eller high stick right off Crosby's skate. Then the floodgates open. But you look at the Panthers power play on the other side of this,
And it's quintessential Panthers hockey, but it's also a page for anyone, I think.
Heat win 109 to 104. Who they beat 50% off at Papa John's again.
But this comes down to work. Rodriguez gets hit, he goes down, but look at the number of Penguins players in the corner here. There's 1, 2, 3 Penguins players. They're outnumbering the Florida Panthers players, but the Panthers are saying, wow, it doesn't
The
matter.
76ers.
We're gonna dig in here. We're gonna win this loose puck battle. Rodriguez comes in for a little bit of support, gets it out to Matthew Tkachuk, and then Ekblad doesn't stay back at the blue line. You take what's given to you. He understands and knows that all the
Ekblad's had the help of the post for once. It's beautiful to see. So
that was a strong tackle.
it was a
That's Keith Yandel-esque right there.
it was a very, very nice period. Now let's see if we can maintain that effort throughout the third period. It's entirely possible that the Panthers score 6. MJ must be sweating bullets right now.
Did he say a period or the whole game?
I remember it being the whole game.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
I was trying to make it easy on him and say it was a period, but Fluffy,
I could go for a Big Mac too. So all right. I will be back in just a second, folks. I'm going to use the restroom during the intermission.
Who authorized that? I'm over here on the floor giving Fluffy though. That's how I've learned that if I come over here in the intermission and give him cuddles and pets, then he doesn't whine at me during the regular parts of the game.
How would I prove that I'm not?
24/7 U.S.-based customer service.
Do you feel like a robot?
It pays to discover.
Jameson, a famously smooth whiskey from a famously big family. Get Jose, he'll be one of us. Even when he shows up uninvited, he's never empty-handed. You see, he's nearly as smooth as our whiskey. Must be a Jameson.
From starting strong to it's been a week. So many ways to save. Life ready, wallet happy. That's 365 by Whole Foods Market.
Liberty Mutual customized my car insurance and I saved hundreds. That's great. I know, I've been telling everyone. Liberty. Liberty. How many people did you tell? Only pay for what you need.
Liberty, liberty, liberty.
Liberty.
Look what I've just made. The perfect pearl.
Not too bad, but check this out.
Whoa, a true Venus clam.
Red gives you wings.
For everyone who's endured the bad seat, finally, sweet redemption. Lexus TX, 3-row luxury that treats every seat like the best seat.
Okay.
All right. Okay then. All right.
It'll be very interesting to see how the Penguins respond in the third period. Is probably going to get a lot more chippy, huh?
We're so confident in the capability of our SUV.
I expect some shenanigans from Latane. Neither him or the coach were happy for being called.
What are they trying to say? That he didn't knock him down?
Who
I was just wondering what was the argument against
John says we go to Buffalo tomorrow. They beat the Kings 7-0 their last game. I don't want to go to Buffalo. Can we play Pittsburgh again?
Get the stats behind the stats with NHL Edge, featuring its one-of-a-kind comparison tool. So you're not just comparing point totals. You're comparing speed, shot power, and impact on the game. But if we're being honest, we can't compare style points. At least not yet. Know more about every stat, every shift, and every star. With NHL
It'll be very...
You're watching the Discover Intermission Report. Discover, the official part of NHL.
Is this the year a Canadian team wins the Cup? Vancouver at Edmonton against Toronto. How about the Winnipeg Jets taking on the Sharks?
We did not think that Maurice had a solid case for that goalie interference challenge. We think that he just did that to try and help out Bob. Hey, Robert Smith, thank you for the $5 Canadian.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Thank you. The Panthers are currently favored to win the Eastern Conference. Plus 400 Bruins, plus 425 Hurricanes, plus 450.
Huh. I don't believe I've ever seen that in my life before. I don't even know. I don't even have a response. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, brother.
The game's doing pretty good so far.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
How in the ever-loving hell are we favored over the Bruins? Or how the Rangers?
Well,
I mean,
I guess because we're the defending Eastern Conference champs. It could
Probably.
be that.
Yeah.
Right? You know. And let's I'm not saying it's going to happen again. I'm not saying it was easy or it would be easy, but let's be honest. We beat the Leafs and the Canes by a combined 8-1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it wasn't like it was like 3 7-game series where we lucked out and one lucky bounce changed the whole, I mean, we won.
Yeah. We were riding the insane high of beating Boston in 7.
Right.
Where that did come down to the wire.
Yes, the Boston series, yes, that was totally hockey.
Hey, Giovanni, thank you for the $5
Hey, thank you,
Canadian
Giovanni.
dollars.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Lolo,
Thank you, bud.
Lolo says, love that the NHL advertisements have to acknowledge the Panthers now.
Right?
58 Music says 8-1, but actually a couple extra games with
That's
all
a
the
good point.
overtime in
Good
those
point.
series.
Good point. Yeah.
The one game alone was won in a third extra games.
Yeah.
Practically. Hey, Cuban, thank you for the 2.
Hey, thank you, Cuban. Thank you, brother. Thank you.
He says, I'm going on a date. Wish me luck. Positive energy.
Oh, positive energy, bud. Good luck. Good luck.
58 Music was at the 1 loss.
Oh, jeez. That sucks. But that's me with Marlins.
Yeah.
I've been to 1 Marlins National League Championship game and 1 World Series games and lost.
TK says Boston series was won on a lucky shot from Montour. You could argue that. I mean, less than a minute to go. Was it? It was like 59 seconds left. We had blown that 2-0 lead.
Right.
And then Montour shoots and scores. I would have to rewatch the shot, though, to see if I would consider it lucky. JC, thank you for the 5.
Hey, thank you, JC. Thank you, brother. Thank you, JC.
Says, in loving memory of Ryan Ree. Oh, I thought I saw him earlier tonight.
Oh, thank you, JC. Why did somebody disperse with Ryan Ree? Did MJ do away with Ryan Ree? I leave that to you guys.
Lolo says, you got this, buds. Marlins are finally getting their act together. Is that why they just let Kim A walk away? Spaceman says, Marlins owned my Yankees in 2003.
Yes.
58 says, I was also at the clincher against Carolina for the sweep. It was amazing, so I'll take the loss.
Yeah, I would have loved to have been at that game.
Yeah.
Kachuk with 4 seconds left, whatever it was.
Okay, the third period.
All right, here we go.
Or
Let's finish this up.
Imagine being a Canes fan watching that game live. More brutality is the answer.
Right.
Lose the series with 4 seconds left. You watched that video, right?
Yep.
iDog says, I was at one of those World Series games in 2003. Last time a professional team I root for won a championship.
Wow. Well, I guess it's the same for us.
Yeah.
Well, the Heat. When did the Heat? I mean, we're not really Heat fans, but we were rooting
It's been
for
about, it was like 10 years ago.
them. Well, yeah, we were in Florence Street.
Maybe 12 then.
Yeah. Well, it had to be 2 years before Fluffy.
So yeah, 2012.
Or 1 year. 1 year before Fluffy. Because Fishing Creek was the next year. And that's when we got Fluffy.
Yeah.
Here come the Penguins on like a 3.
Whoa!
Oh, wow.
Bobrovsky make the save, and then the Penguins player couldn't take his own rebound. Bennett loses it.
Yeah.
Penguins definitely are trying to match us.
Yes. No, they haven't given up yet. They know if they get a quick goal, they can find themselves back in the game. Saved by Bubba.
Lolo says Panthers games are the best live, totally not biased for working there. John was at the Game 7 series, Marlins versus Cleveland's.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've heard that series was insane.
That was a great series. Walk off in the bottom. Was it the bottom of the 11th that we walked off?
Didn't Cleveland have like a 3-2 series lead? And then Game 6 happened and Steve Bartman became the most hated man in Cleveland.
Bartman, that was the Cubs, I thought.
It was the Cubs. You're right.
Yeah.
Miami Dolphins says, sorry I can't donate, but I'm so broke I thought a quarterback was a refund.
That's okay, brother. Hey, we appreciate everybody that can. And if you guys want to support the channel and can't donate, you can subscribe to the football channel, to the exclusively male channel, and to the Found Tackle Fishing channel. I put something out on the fishing channel today because it's Found Tackle Fishing and Outdoors now, so I can put extra content on there. And I put about a 4-minute video of us at the beach with the dogs today. But while we were there, Kyle found a lure at the beach, which is why we named the channel Found Tackle Fishing, because we have a whole bunch of tackle that we found at the beach. So that's on that channel today. And I put out 2 on the men's channel today.
Yeah, it's Found Tackle Fishing 58.
Yeah. There's a pinned comment with links to both channels in this video.
So Lolo was at one of the 2006 Heat playoff games. apparently we missed one of the TNT announcers saying Florida Penguins.
Oh, really? Well, it's a P. You know, it'll start with P.
Would there be any team in Panthers history that would be considered Florida Penguins? Just filled with old guys on the fringes of wild card contention.
Yeah, there was a year. There was one year that we had like Tim Thomas as our goalie, and
during the dark ages.
The ages in between.
Wow.
In between when we won the Southeast Division and before we made the playoffs again.
So you're talking somewhere between 2012 and 2016.
Yeah. There was a year that Tim Thomas was our goalie, and we were, 6 points out, 8 points out. You know what I mean? We were like that.
I see.
It was.
I'm sure someone here would know of a specific year. Bobrovsky continues to make save after save. Cousins almost fell on his ass. I'm trying to catch up on comments. iDog says, I was at Game 5 against the Yankees. We were in the second highest row behind home plate. I hate heights and was too scared to stand up. John says, I was at the Orange Bowl for the final Hurricanes game versus Virginia. Virginia barely beat the Canes 48-0. Great memories.
Both of the last games at the Orange Bowl were disasters. The Dolphins and the Canes.
What happened in the Dolphins game?
That's when we lost the AFC Championship game to the Patriots after we had beaten the Bears in the regular season and stopped them from being undefeated. And it was in the last game in the Orange Bowl. Hey,
we scored!
I knew something was going to happen there.
Yeah.
Lundell with another one.
Lundell is on a hat trick alert.
Oh, wow.
JC says, text me all the links when you can, Jaws.
Okay. Also, JC, if you check out
the pinned comment,
and also the last couple community posts. The last two community posts were one of them was with a link to a video.
Wow, that just floated
from the
in.
Exclusively male channel, and today's was from the fishing channel. That's one way I'm going to build those channels is by promoting them here.
Lundell just made a shot that was tipped and it just floated over. Rodriguez didn't even. I'm so behind on comments.
That's okay,
Let's see.
We were good. We were telling good stories.
Yeah.
It's 5-1. We got to tell stories now.
Yeah. In fact, let me edit the banner, then try to slowly catch up on everyone's comments.
Anyway, that's what happened to the Dolphins last game of the Orange Bowls. We lost the AFC Championship game to the Patriots the year after we had lost the Super Bowl. So everybody thought we were just going right back to the Super Bowl.
I see.
And then we didn't. Here comes Pittsburgh. They got numbers. And Bubba gives up a weak one.
Bubba gives up a weak goal. Damn.
And now I got to lift again.
Okay.
Damn it, Bubba. I was just relaxing, man.
The Marlins beat Cleveland in the 11th inning of Game 7, so you were right.
Yeah. Ah, jeez.
Let's see.
Bubba. Let's see if it was really Bubba's fault.
Let's see.
Short side, Bubba. You got beat short side. I should not have to lift because you got beat short side.
Okay. So who scored?
Pittsburgh.
No, I mean who scored for Pittsburgh?
What? No challenge? I thought we were challenging every goal tonight. Hey, Kyle. that spot on my arm that you massaged. That helped. I can almost do a full curl now without the pain.
That's awesome. John Ludwig.
Ludwig.
We
Of
gave
course.
up the first career NHL goal to John Ludwig.
Of course we would. You realize that they picked him up off of waivers from us this year.
Yeah.
That was our guy that we drafted. So that's Bubba giving him his first goal on purpose. Bubba did that on purpose. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Congratulations.
Yep, that's my story. We did it on purpose.
Nerfel says, not going to lie, imagine if we waived Riley instead of Ludwig. D-line would be incredibly stacked.
Yeah, I wish we would have. I wish we would have not lost him.
We
don't have room for him right now, but
we ended up waiving Riley anyways, right?
No, it's a shame that we lost him. He had potential.
TK, I'll help you out there. Yeah, magnet fishing. You should do magnet fishing. Get some big ass magnets, put them on the end of your line. You can fish out.
You know what? That would be something to do during the winter.
Yeah.
When we can't go regular fishing, we gotta take the kayaks out. So we gotta sit there and freeze our ass off. Plus, I only have the one GoPro, so I'd have to buy another GoPro.
Oh, the Penguins nearly score again.
We need to start paying attention to the game.
Yeah.
This is getting a little bit hectic now.
John says, I was at the Dolphins' final playoff win versus the Colts. I swore it felt like it was 24 years ago. Hi, CG. How you doing? Yeah, that's tragedy at the Kansas City parade.
I can't believe that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, why did somebody start shooting at that?
Lolo says, wish we still had Gudis. I mean, our defense is just so ridiculously.
Yeah, I can't complain about it, but
Mikola laid a huge hit on Gensel.
Jeez.
And then Gensel and Mikola started going at it.
Oh, that's it. You can forget about trading for Gensel. He's still going at it.
That's a replay, I think.
No, but I mean, they were still going at it.
Yeah. And then that's how close Pittsburgh came to scoring again. Yeah, better bring out the 100-pound test line for a magnets. Dana.
Yeah, I would have to research and figure out how to do that.
Dana says we're getting Mark Stahl at the deadline. I have said it before, I'll say it again. Defense is the last of the Panthers' so-called problems.
Right.
The only problem we've had is lack of scoring depth. And Liddell, Gadjevich, and Ekblad have all scored. Liddell has scored twice.
Right.
What dark magic is this? Thank you, CG, for saying you guys are the best.
Thank you, bud.
The creek is like briny.
It's hold on a second.
We are very far up on the Chesapeake Bay, so it's mostly fresh, but there's some salt.
It's salt enough. It's I mean, I guess you could call it brackish.
Brackish, yeah, that's
because we get rockfish living there just fine. I mean, there's been days when I've caught rockfish and bass and perch. Like, you catch it all at the same time.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very, and it kind of varies from year to year.
Wonder if you saw more saltwater or more freshwater fish after 2020.
Well, for a few years, all those river grasses were growing up, but they didn't grow up last year. And then the catfish came back.
Those big catfish.
I think we're due for a really good year this year.
So 11 right now to go in the third
Here comes
period.
goal number 6, MJ. Here it comes. Get your McDonald's credit card ready.
Dana says, my dad was a middleman in Manitoba back in the day. He had a bait company, pretty good business back in the 70s and 80s.
Very cool.
Will there be a video about the meetup? Well,
yeah.
Someone wants to bring their camera? Because I doubt Dad is going to let me drag his camera on that airplane.
No, you're not
flight.
taking my camera with you. You're out of your mind. Buy your own $2,000 camera. Oh.
So, yes, I'm sure we'll figure out a way to take some pictures. Hey, anyone want my autograph?
I'm actually supposed to talk to Brother Gene tomorrow about it. So,
most games scoring 4+ goals. Dallas 29, and then Florida, Colorado, Vancouver, and Detroit are all tied at 27.
Remember a couple of years ago when Andrew Burnett was coaching this club? I mean, they scored at will during that season. And last year, Paul Maurice wanted to play more of a grind game, but now it seems like they can do either one. They can score, they can defend.
If we have that ability to both grind out games and score at will.
Tampa Bay was winning cups. That's what I used to say in all the recaps about Tampa, was that they could beat you either way.
Yeah.
If you wanted to play run and gun, let's go. You want to play defense? Let's go.
Now, of course, there's only been a handful of games this year. Well, I guess they just said we've had 27 4+ goals. But how many of those are just because of empty nets? My point is,
right.
Our current grind versus run and gun balances, I'm sure, still heavily leaning in favor towards grinds. We basically grind teams until they break.
It's basically what happens, yes.
Careful, Kachuk. CG says this is Eron's best game in months. Yeah, how many points does he have tonight?
That's a good game.
John says, I want your autograph on your upcoming book, Kyle. Don't remind me that my dad has written, what is it, 2 books? Two books before I finish one. So 2014-15, we missed the playoffs by a few points, and we had a ton of old guys.
That's the one I must be thinking of.
Dave Boland, Brad Boyes, Thomas Fleischman, Brian Campbell, Thomas Kopecky, Luongo, Scotty Upshaw, Captain Willie Mitchell.
Yep, that's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And that was the proverbial, I can still hear goalie. They're 6 points out with 3 in hand. They're 8 points out with 2 in hand. 5 points out with 3 in hand. And we just could never.
Yeah.
Didn't matter what we had in our hand.
58 says we had the casts off from Chicago.
Yep.
Silva's Erod has 2 points. Let's see. Dana asks, was anyone a Jersey fan back in the days of Alexei Kazatanev and Sergei Fedosov? Oh, hey, they're having a Yager special. Oh, that's not right. They were showing some Yager highlights, and there's one where he made a shot as he was falling down and rebounded, and then he just whacks it with the stick, and it
Very
goes in.
Similar-esque to the Billy Lindsay goal.
Ironically, he played 68 games as Yager's teammate with the Penguins.
So, Yeah, the very next year after that 2014-15 season is the 2015-16 season where we got Yager and we were jobbed by the refs against the Isles.
Yeah.
And then certain horrific things happened.
Then certain horrific things happened, yes.
And it took us.
And then I started this channel.
Yeah.
Which is the most horrific thing that happened.
Oh, really?
What's funny is about 5 years ago, Kyle was very animate that he did not want to work on eBay or be in videos. I tricked him into doing it.
You tricked me.
I tricked you.
So, 8:15 to go in the third. Luosterainen over the... Oh, that was Rodriguez.
Oh, Rodriguez just got buried in front of the net.
I was hoping it was Lundell because that would have been perfect Lundell hat trick.
Well, I wonder if they'll pull Jari. Then you get Lundell on there.
And then he played with Matthew Tkachuk in Calgary. Also played for the Panthers.
Matthew Tkachuk played with Yager in Calgary?
I don't...
Is that what they just said?
I think he's talking about his dad, Keith Tkachuk. Not Matthew Tkachuk.
Yager was a tremendous passer. Just had that ability to have that puck on his stick.
Yager.
Oh, they're going to retire his jersey. I see.
Oh, they're retiring.
Yeah.
They didn't retire it already? Maybe because Yager refuses to stop playing hockey.
Right.
That's why it's taking so long, huh? It'll go up with Briere and Lemieux's jerseys. Or Yager. Got the moves like Yager. Got the moves like Yager. Yeah, Yager went to Calgary after the Cats. Do we like the old Marlins logo or new Marlins logo? Probably the old one. I'd have to look at the logos again.
Oh, here we go.
Barkov.
Oh.
All the scoring and none for the first line. It's hilarious.
Reinhart is in a slump.
I mean, isn't it the second, third, and fourth lines have all scored at least one goal? The first line is just taking a siesta and keeping up their defensive side. I mean, Reinhart is too busy making amazing defensive plays tonight. Like, give someone else a freaking chance.
Where's his salary going, Bush? Reinhart.
So 6.5 left to go. For those of you who've stuck around in spite of us mostly reminiscing about old hockey and football stories, we salute you. I mean, the third period has been not much has happened because everything sort of had to calm down. I mean, the Panthers did score and so did the Penguins, so the lead itself has not changed. Another puck.
I just want to hear that after the game they signed Reinhart to his extension.
You did not score tonight.
Why is it taking so long?
Here's the tag. With a shot that's handled by Bobrovsky.
They're probably. They might be playing the Cup Tax game where they want to see if other teams are going to not be able to snatch Reinhart because of the Cup Tax. TNT guys just said 10 million may be the starting point for Rhino, according to Nerful.
Yeah, I heard it. He's gonna get 9.
That's what you would enjoy, probably.
Subscribe to get a deal on these memory supplements.
Lolo
I'd
thinks,
offer him 7.5 and show him video of Huberto in Calgary.
with showing them the video of Huberto in Calgary. Like, this is what happens to
This is what happens
to players that displease Cito.
Yes.
Yeah, Lolo being optimistic, saying they're going to sign him before the playoffs.
All right, I'll bite on that. I mean, nobody. I'm surprised we have none of these extensions in the bank.
How would I prove that I'm not?
I mean, I think if we set our priorities straight, it's the team has probably focused their entire energy onto just winning the cup this year.
Right.
And probably worrying about who gets paid afterwards. Obviously, the Panthers want to have sustained success. At first, you got to have success in the first place. It's,
Or we could just sign all 3 guys, or at least Reinhardt and Forsling, like tonight. Please.
30 years of this franchise in the league, and it took 3 years for them to become Stanley Cup contenders, and then Stu Barnes for Chris Wells happens.
Yeah.
And it took 20 years for them to become contenders again, just for them to get jobbed in the first round. And then the offseason of 2016 and 2017 happened. And it has taken approximately another 6 years after that for the team to become cup contenders once again. Extend for Hagee tonight as well.
His numbers in the playoffs too are just are incredible. And it's been a perfect fit with Sidney Crosby.
John says, who is the most expendable player that we hate but probably will lose? Just
that we would hate to lose? That would be Montour.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer to me out of the 3 that Reinhardt, Montour, and Forsling. You have to sign Reinhardt and Forsling.
You hope you have, obviously a couple of teams, but at the end of the day, can you afford, if that indeed is the case, if you
So, what time is the game tomorrow? Is it also a night game?
Yeah, it's a night game. I don't know if it's 7 or 7:30.
Yeah, I'm sure the Pens fans left early. Look at all those empty seats.
Yep. Jeez.
Sure, in a city like Pittsburgh, you want to get home as quickly as possible. TK says they're holding out the money for Nick Cousins resigning. It's not looking good for the Penguins. They are,
but they had those 3 games in hand, so
yeah. Only the Bruins and Rangers have more points than us. And after tonight, I think that list goes down to just the Bruins.
Yeah.
Less than 4 minutes to go. I wonder if the Penguins have any room to make moves before the trade deadline.
Well, they don't know whether they're buyers or sellers right now.
coming into tonight, think about it. There's 7 points out, 3 games in hand. You win the 3 games, you're 1 point back. You're not going to win this one, but that scenario will play out again, in the coming weeks or days.
So yeah, like the TNT announcer pointed out, if you're 7 points behind but 3 games in hand, you win those 3 games. You're just 1 point behind.
As a Panther fan, those games in hand, they almost never work out in the favor of the team that has them in hand.
Silva says the hockey guy still thinks Ekblad is a top defenseman in the league. I would not attribute our defensive success to any single player, even a couple of players. I mean,
we would be hurting without Forsling.
Yeah, Forsley definitely. And you also have to credit Montour, or the fact that almost every forward can also play defense.
Right.
Would you agree that the Panthers basically played Moneyball in that instead of investing in all of the high-end defensemen, we just made it so that pretty much every player can defend, and the total sum of the defensive skill creates...
Well, that kind of happened by accident because we needed to get guys to replace Ekblad and Montour to start the season.
Yeah, and also just how Paul Maurice coaches the team,
right,
with the grinding attitude, which requires excellent defense on all fronts. Barkov, best two-way forward in the league. Yeah, he's probably going to get the Selke trophy at this rate. 58 Music says, we are currently living in the best era of the Panthers. I am thoroughly enjoying it.
Oh.
Yeah. Not having to take games in hand about the Cats is great.
They never did pull Jari. I guess they don't want Lundell to get his hat trick.
Boo.
Yeah.
Florida Panthers 4 goals in the second period. Matthews shot for 3 points. The goal and 2 assists. The 30 points. The challenge after the Penguins.
Okay, less than a minute left. Barkov. Oh, this is the first line get a goal challenge.
Why is the first line on the ice challenge?
Go to 16-3-2 over the last 21 games.
So, first line clearly took a siesta today, at least in terms of scoring.
We're still shooting.
Ekblad wants another one. Silva says, where was this team against Anaheim?
And this is about 5 seconds left. There's the Boo Birds. 2 points!
And MJ does not have to give everyone
MJ saves about, let's see, there's 56 people in here. How much is a Big Mac? $5 these days?
Yeah, that's
so that just saved MJ at least $2.50.
Ekblad took no penalties tonight.
Oh wow, that means he's gonna get 2 tomorrow. All right.
The Panthers get 2 points, and tomorrow we face off against Buffalo.
Yep.
No header for Lundell, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all right. We'll make. Now I will be live tomorrow at noon for the review. So no worries there. Excuse me, both days, Thursday and Friday. I'll be live noon for the review. So good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. This is just like
This is good.
I don't know what to do with myself.
You have nothing to complain about.
Like for the first 3 years of the channel, it was just easy. It was like, all right, I'm going to rant and yell and scream and throw shit and eat chocolate chip. Remember the chocolate? Whoa, wait a minute. John. Hey, thank you, John. Thank you, MJ. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
John says pancakes for everybody. MJ says 2 points. We won victory 5-2 over the Pens. I don't have to give everyone Big Macs.
Yeah,
right?
You had chocolate chip pancakes.
Who remembers? I used to make. Now I'm gonna have to get this back. Who remembers? I used to get the cocoa rice, the chocolate cereal, the cocoa rice with the chocolate milk, and I'd put like 3 tablespoons of sugar on it. Who was here when I was doing that? Hey, thank you, Silva. Thank you, Sybil. Thank you, bud.
2 points.
Says 2 points. Also, Jaws, I don't think Lundell's defense is up to par. We should trade him to Pittsburgh for Gensel. Let's see. Ban user and hide all comments. Thank you. Damn it. Rats in the chat. Thank you, Colin.
There's the rats.
MJ, yeah. You probably saw that one. Yeah, that was. I haven't had the cereal since I think 2018 was the last time I had the cereal, because then I had the Lyme disease so bad. Yeah, the Cocoa Puffs. I had the Lyme disease so bad in 2019 I had to change my whole diet. But in 2018 there were definitely that's right. I would put the coffee in it. I would have the whole bowl with the Cocoa Puffs, the chocolate Krispies, and the chocolate milk, and like tablespoons of the sugar, and then I would put the instant coffee in it. Remember that? Yeah. Hey, MJ, thank you, brother. Thank you, MJ. All right. Woohoo. Hey, MJ. Memberships are cheaper than Big Macs. Right?
Yeah.
Thank you, MJ. Sybil says, lucky enough to have a 12-year-old dog or still acts 3. Not looking forward to her decline. Brother, I understand. That. What kind of dog, Sybil? What kind of dog, Sybil? Yeah, I know Reinhardt. I think we should just trade Reinhardt for picks and prospects now. I mean, he didn't get a goal tonight. Now that's only 22 goals in the last 23 games. It's kind of weak.
Jaws so wired for those Ville Peltonen games with his Cocoa Puff coffee sugar soup.
And it was the golden sugar. I don't have any up here. It was that golden sugar too. It wasn't the white crap. It was the big golden crystals. So like when I would get to the bottom, it would be crunchy because of the golden crystals didn't completely they didn't completely evaporate into the milk. I remember those. Yep.
Silva says golden doodle mix between poodle and retriever.
Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. So that's definitely a breed that can go to 16, 17, maybe. Right? Yeah. Look, I mean, Ellie is 13 and she's half Shar-Pei, half Shepherd. And Shar-Pei's life expectancy is supposed to be like 8 to 10. But German Shepherds can go to 16, 17. So she's at 13 and she's slowing down, but she's still kicking. And of course, Fluffy is going to be breaking world records. I don't think he's human. I'm pretty sure he's not human.
Yeah, the
right?
dog is not human. The dog is not
the dog
human.
is definitely not human. He's in absurd shape for his hey, Hamburger Hut. Yeah,
Hamburger
thank you.
Hut.
He's in absurd shape for his age. I can't imagine if it has anything to do with all the CBD and all the massage he gets every day. Might have something to do with it. Are you sure about that, 58? Really? Damn it. Yeah, MJ. Yep, that love goes a long way. Yep, and not so much stress. Yeah, what's there to stress about? Whether he's going to park at the Bunnies or the Owls. or the
Deer.
or the deer. Exactly.
The only time he's really stressed us out is chasing after those foxes.
Chasing after the foxes. Yeah, that got me going.
On the ice.
Oh,
in the
I'm
middle
the
of
one that had to run through the thorny brush to get them. So,
Mm.
all right, everybody. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. Thank you all for the super chats and the memberships. Kyle will see you the rest of the way.
Yep.
And then, why do I smell something burning? I gotta check on that. And if I don't see you when I come back from doing the recap, like I said, tomorrow at noon, I will be live. Thank y'all.
All right, so Panthers beat the Penguins 5-2. You might be smelling the space heater. So it was a pretty good game. Panthers went on a 4-goal run in that second period, which included Tkachuk, Lundell.
The oven did the thing again.
Tkachuk, Lundell, Ekblad, and Gadjevich. Hey, Eisenite, thank you for gifting a membership. Thank you.
He's a tough player. He's not going to drop the gloves and fight, but he's tough in the sense that he goes in the corners first. He's not going to shy away from the corner. You saw that battle with Mikola.
So Florida is looking amazing right now.
Big question mark right now. One thing is for sure, though. Florida looks very strong. Matthew Tkachuk joins us right now. We're talking about
They're interviewing Tkachuk.
a bunch of checks from us tonight. You did the pregame interview. Your brother, your dad, they come on the Chicklets cast, and now you're coming on the post. Thanks so much. Great game tonight.
I gotta listen to this.
You play, Anson, you're up first.
Yeah, Chucky, quick question. We're talking to the Rockets about how difficult it is to play the style that you guys play for 82 games. Is this something that comes up in your pregame talks from the locker room that this is the style we have to play to be effective this week?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, we're planning on doing 82 plus, and it isn't easy. But that's what we train for. It's what we practice for. I mean, like, surrounded by some incredible work ethics in the locker room and guys that push each other each day. So it is a tough, demanding style of play. Like, we want to give the other team zero ice to play on, but that's what we practice and train for, I guess.
Matthew, Hank here. You're flying out there right now. I just wondering, last season ended with a big injury. How much did that affect you going into training camp? Did you feel well prepared, or did it take you a few weeks to get going?
Summer was different, but I felt great going into the year. Everybody plays banged up at that time of the year.
One goal and 2 assists tonight for Tkachuk.
And playing, 100 plus games, and guys are always a little banged up going into the summer, and mine was maybe a little bit longer than a couple days, but never used that as an excuse, and felt great coming into camp. And boys were
who should be the 3 stars for tonight?
Really good start, and we seem to be just picking up our game.
Lundell definitely earned a star. You could give Tkachuk the star.
What's the conversation like with you guys before games, your guys' mindset? Because you're a problem in a lot of different ways.
Let's see. Who gets that 3rd
I think
star?
tonight, in particular, the talk was first 10 minutes.
Toss it up between Ekblad and Gadjevich. Probably Ekblad.
There was no puck out there. We didn't have it at the first. So, I guess we were pretty spot on. I don't know exactly. There probably was no puck out there, but I think our line is a little bit different in the sense where we're pretty good forechecking and 3 guys that play physical and are tenacious and try to be on the puck and on the ball.
Bob for sitting on the puck.
Come playoff time, starting the first few shifts of the game or first few shifts of the period.
Erod, you could make a case for Erod.
Probably overly physical and hoping that teams wear down by the end of the series.
All right, go get your straight jackets on now and get on the plane.
Yeah, thanks so much. Appreciate the time, man.
Great game.
Yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Well,
like you said, though, I mean, we laugh at it, we fun with it. They're a problem, but it's the problem in different ways.
Yeah.
So
it's spread through their line.
I mean, the amount of points that he puts up, and we look at like the last 2 months, Matthew Tkachuk is basically.
So we've got we've got quite a bit of optimism here in Panthers land. Now we just need to see this through. Panthers get yet another victory. We're headed to Buffalo. We can just keep stacking up the points. Eventually, April will come around. It's not that far off now. The hope is high, yeah. Just as long as the Panthers don't stop what they are doing right now. No getting complacent, no celebrating winning the cup before a single playoff game is even played, and especially no asking for specific opponents in said playoffs. Give a star to Reinhart for not scoring and keeping them affordable. The next 5 games for Pittsburgh at Chicago versus the Kings, versus the Isles, and versus Montreal, and versus Philadelphia. Yeah, no sane fan is going to be shouting that this year, Silva.
It feels like that is it right there. That is going to decide how decisions are.
If we have 14 more regulation wins.
Down the stretch too that they stack those Metro games.
We're at 100 points, 29 games left.
Games, a lot of time for them, but right now in that schedule that we just saw, you can't lose it. You can't lose that gap. So 3 losses in a row coming out of the break.
You got it. Okay. Good night, MJ. I hope you had a good time.
It's do or die time to gather those points, so you can make up the ground with your games.
So besides the fact that guys like Liddell and Ekblad, even Gadjevich scored tonight, what would you say was the most impressive part of this victory? The fact that we can beat both teams like Pittsburgh and teams like Colorado with such ease. There's not a single team in the league that I feel the Panthers are outmatched by, especially not in the playoff series. Yeah, 2 points.
Kind of steps up, gets momentum, scoring chances, and just brings so much energy to the.
Yeah, a strong second period, considering that they usually fall asleep in the second. Yeah, just the puck control. Yeah.
Completely deflating. We heard the fans booing in the first period, and we saw a power play that didn't look like it was very confident out there at all, and for good reason. 30th in the league right now. Hey, we mentioned Philadelphia next Wednesday. We're going to see them at Chicago. We also have the second game. Boston, Edmonton. Coverage gets going 7 p.m. Eastern, leading up to that Philadelphia-Chicago game. It'll be buzzing. And who knows, we could possibly see.
Yeah, Liddell with 2 goals.
Winter Classic being in Chicago, but this was the injury. We remember this broken jaw, but we're right in that 6-week area. Dard's been skating, hinting at could possibly be back. We're hearing next week is a possibility. Great to have Bedard back.
I'm going to be in there tomorrow night.
So, yeah, the endless energy from that second period is pretty awesome.
I feel like I'm trying to speak it into existence. Yeah.
You can almost hear Jaws. Yeah, it's a pretty long recap for a win.
Yeah, that looked pretty strong.
It did.
Yeah, the fact that the Penguins can't stay in our zone and it leads to power play kills. Yeah, the RPK is among the best in the league for a reason. Just excellent defense all the way around. That would make him probably very sick. He would probably regret having that sugar covered Cocoa Puffs coffee abomination at this moment.
We use TikTok as a tool to inform people of what we do and why we do it. There's just a
Spaceman says, "I gotta love that Russian accent impression Jaw speaks."
this way of life for future generations.
Fluffy is still behind the couch, I believe.
We're talking about moving, not the trade. Not the trade. We're talking about moving. No, thank you. You could use open door. Sell your house directly to them. It's easy. I guess we're moving.
We just toured so nonstop, making no money.
Yeah.
Taco Bell was like the one place where
I tell you what, sometimes I've had concoctions that are just as bad. Imagine a small bowl that's just peanut butter, jelly, chocolate chips, some cane sugar, and maple syrup on top of all of that. That is what I have had for dessert sometimes. When there are no conventional desserts in the house. I highly recommend you try that concoction at least once in your life. Christian, you're finally home after working 12 hours on the road. Wow, that is exhausting.
No matter who you are, where you're going, or why.
Yeah, the Panthers have won again.
By Wyndham to choose from. Your Wyndham is waiting. Get the lowest price at WyndhamHotels.com.
Ultomiris is for adults with generalized myasthenia gravis who are anti-acetylcholine receptor antibody positive. It is lasting control over your GMG symptoms. And Ultomiris is the only long-acting GMG treatment with 8 weeks of freedom between infusions. Ultomiris can lower your immune system's ability to fight infections, increasing your chance of serious, life-threatening meningococcal and other types of infections.
Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that. I liked this game very, very much, Matthew. That second period was especially a dream come true.
Okay. Let me just get my things moving.
Owl says if Seattle can pull a miracle and beat the Bruins tomorrow, the Cats have the chance to tie Boston tomorrow.
We'll go back. 2 other games going on tonight. This one's in the books. It's Winnipeg. It's San Jose.
It was a barn burner.
Oh, my goodness. I wish we had this one. That was it. That's the only goal. This young.
All right.
Right off the bat.
Oh.
That was it. That's all she wrote.
Good night, Silvathorn.
Is that like a chest deflection? It's very soft.
Winnipeg beats San Jose by just 1 goal. It was 1-0.
Nice. All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you all again for hanging out with us. Thank you for all the super chats, all the memberships. Genuinely much appreciated. And, recap will be up soon. I'll see you guys tomorrow at noon.
Yeah.
And then we'll do this all over again tomorrow with the same result in the game, 5-2. We'll do that. All right, everybody. Good night.
Good night.
Thanks again.